Breathe in and out. Repeat this to yourself. My being is lethal. My being is lethal. Marriage makes people dream what any rational person would find undreamable. Inhale and exhale. Say to yourself repeatedly, go away, material world, go away, material world. Focus on your breathing. Remember these words of wisdom: souls are merely pain circling a fire. Forget the fact that friendship communicates more delusions than threats seem to do. Keep in mind that, observe, shine and be humble. Test the limits of the infinite possibilities. Don't create an audience. Create closed. Those who prepare to destroy others advertise hunger. Artistic expression is a one-way ride that's hard to get around. When you're feeling like a loser, remember to laugh at yourself. In ancient Rome, an old woodsman once approached a beautiful girl and asked her, "How can it be that you are so intelligent, you who are only a beautiful girl?" "That is because I don't see myself as a beautiful girl any more than I see myself as a king," replied the girl. The woodsman had never before heard such wisdom this well articulated, and took it to his heart and took it with him for the rest of his life, and a couple of years later, he never spoke to a girl again.
Yo, how you doing, Columbus? That is a very tiny little GIF. Wow, benign, buddy. I think you gotta go with just the middle part. You gotta crop that GIF to the top right and only that part of Mario being in it. Or maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's what people do on Twitch now. It's impossibly hard to read GIFs that you have to mouse over to see. Oh wait, isn't that a thing that the extension does? Best emote on Twitch. Yeah, I think I need an extension to zoom in on it. So, for people who are just on Twitch on mobile, I would assume they just see a tiny square and are like, what the fuck is that? How you doing tonight? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get the mushroom. See? Oh my god, I missed the door. Oh. Boy, I'm gonna be pissed if that was the last one. It was not. Great. Door fight the game. Everybody's favorite Mario Maker online experience. Wow! Oh, Carl played your last level. It was good to watch. When he sticks it on YouTube, send me a link. How in the fuck did I miss the checkpoint? What's wrong with me? I'm in trouble. I am in trouble. You couldn't wait for me, Caleb? Oh, rude. Oh, rude. Underwater door fight even? Oh, no. I would not like that. But honestly, you do kind of come to a point with the multiplayer versus stuff. Like, I could see almost any bad choice. I'd still be mad about it. But at some point, you're like, if it's gonna be this bad, I'm pissing in it too. I could make this worse. But then you'd actually have to make it worse. Like building a whole level around really stupid underwater door fights that make it like impossible to get to the door unless everybody starts being cool. 5. I think, let me see here. I think Casey might have you beat. Where is it? I think Casey was at like 50. Yeah, Casey's at 45. So you got a little ways to go. And you got to break your computer. B9, how you doing? I was making fun of your GIF before. Very small. Very hard to see. Oh, there's a bunch of them. The SMP 1 reads kind of good. Okay, here's the experience. Where's my browser? Here's the experience for me. It's like, oh, there's a thing in the way. This is so horrible. Can't fix it. I can't fix it. Shit, I have to play Mario Maker. Oh, they're small. Yeah, the Shell Jump one is really hard to read. The Sniper Swamp one and the fish especially do read okay even in the very small size. But the Shell Jump one, if you don't have like the thing where you mouse over it and it gets bigger. Oh my god. I hate everything. Mario with Maracas kind of reads good. I feel like that's probably Mario pole dancing and he needs to be zoomed in. He thought about it. Mario thought about going for the mushroom. Aw, wasn't worth it. No teamwork. Bad when I uploaded it, but I'm too lazy to change it. There's some pretty cool tools for zooming in your GIFs or cropping your GIFs. I think there's a function in graphic scale that does it. But there's probably some online tools you can use, but I definitely understand the laziness. I don't know. I didn't see much of it. Okay, let me try again here. Browser. Why? Where is the fucking camera? I have a cover on my camera because the cats aren't here. Okay. Yeah. So if you don't have mouse over, they're pretty small. But even if you do have mouse over, still a little tough. I don't know what mobile does. If you can click on it, or even if you can do this without extensions. But you can see this one pretty clearly. You can kind of tell what's happening here. But it's so small. So small. Okay. 3-win streak. Could have waited for us. Lucky K got it that good. You're Boomer? Pay somebody else to do it. What are you doing? That's what boomers do. Millennials eat avocado toast. Boomers get broccoli haircuts. And kiss each other? I don't know. No, I think they're not into that. They get isolated and lonely. Those millennials. Oh, and you get houses. Yeah, boomers get houses. Some millennials get houses. We got a house. Some millennials get sad. The number of people I know who just stayed in that, like, weird... Well, you're a boomer in another country, though. Maybe you guys don't get houses. I don't know what the housing market looks like over there. I can't pause. I was gonna say, is it upside down? Oh, but thanks for dropping something in there. Yeah, drop it in there. We just got Columbus thing first here. Okay, who the fuck ditches a Yoshi in multiplayer versus? Wait, can you ditch a Yoshi with somebody in his mouth? Because that's actually really funny. And I want to build a whole level around that now. Uh-oh, that's probably Toad, yeah. Thanks.
Gotcha.
Thanks, buddy. Maybe that was why. Maybe they just sucked him in and then ditched Yoshi right away. That might be the funniest way to get, to slow somebody down. You can lick the player from the flag. Do they lose their win at that point if you do that? Or is that just like a funny thing that could happen? That would also be funny. That was a shit playthrough? That sounds like a good playthrough if I super broke it. Yeah, drop it in there. Only other thing is the thing from Columbus, which might be fast and might not be fast. You get hard loss if you are inside Yoshi's stomach, even if you're on the flagpole. Oh man, this feels like a completely unexploited thing in multiplayer versus. Yeah, wait, hang on. Then couldn't we just have an amazing level if we just did a flagpole and 4 mandatory Yoshis? And like that's it? Is that everybody fights over the flagpole to pull everybody off before the win gets locked in? Oh man. Oh wait, can you lick other people off of Yoshis? Maybe you can't. So maybe you need just 1 Yoshi. 3 Yoshis? Do it like Crawl? Lumber, let's see what you got. And then B9, let's see what you got. 46D. I wonder if I could split my inputs. Wonder if I could capture 2 switches and split my inputs and try to play 2 levels at once. Sounds like the worst idea ever. I bet you could split. I bet you could split the USB without, because it's just digital. It probably wouldn't care too much as long as it had the right voltage. No, it gets power. It powers the device, so it shouldn't care at all for signal. You probably could do that. I bet you could do that. 5G. Carl and DGR's core spot. So if there's any more problems, I'd like to know. It's in Carl and DGR's core spot. Well, we'll find out. 46D. I typed the wrong stuff in. TYO. How do I get on that list of people who just get stuff in their core spot? That sounds nice. Is there somebody that they hire? I'd like to hire somebody to do that. Ant Crate, Snowball, MadnessTrol. Was glitchless until something happened with ants. Stas. Stas? Instead of Stan? Oh yeah, I remember this one. Oh yeah, this will be fast. There we go. Yeah, 3D World stuff. 3D World stuff sticks better. Oh, but I will still forget everything. Oh my god. I'll remember the level. Yeah, I was gone for a couple of weeks because my basement has been flooded for an eternity. Hello, Natalie. Fucked it up. Esports. New version. Wait, can I keep this box? Oh, I think the hat makes sure I get rid of the box, yeah. Hat kill box. Oh, this is different. Looks different. My teleprompter was right where that icicle was. So I'm not 100% if I didn't see it or if it spawned back in and I didn't notice. Natalie, how you doing tonight? Thanks for doing the shout out. Oops. What happens if you stand there? Carl also ran into the icicle, so it's not. I can't just blame my teleprompter. We're just all like this. Yeah, it was looking like it might be 2 weeks. 2 weeks of no stuff, but I got a bunch of pumps. Ooh, and so far, oh, Casey's ready early. So far, seems okay down there. Oh my god. I have a problem that I caused myself. I'm going to Nongzin Express. I would imagine that's a Asian food chain? Chinese food chain? That sounds Chinese. Yeah, cats are still on the other side. Subs cost $2 more on Android? I thought that was a Apple thing, and then they lost that lawsuit, and I assumed it stopped happening, but I don't know. Why would it cost $2 more on Android? Then is pronounced Shin. Makes sense. I know a guy named Shin. But he spells it with a SH. Okay, that's proximity, and that crate has to be new, right? Wow. Well, if it costs less on PC, it should cost less in mobile browser, right? But yeah, I mean, yet another reason not to use the fucking Twitch app. Fuck the Twitch app. Jeff Bezos. Yeah. Yeah, well, I figured after Apple lost that whole thing that they'd stop doing that as much. Oh, I'm just gonna do box. Wait, hang on. That one's easier to spell anyway. Boom! We do everybody? Yeah, I really hate that Valve kind of sealed the deal on the 30%. I'm kind of trapped in that. Pretty sure the icicle is just there. Aww. Aww. Well, that's also new. Rude. The only way to use Playbucks is via the Twitch app. What are Playbucks? I assume that was shorthand for, like, letting you use the money you already had. Because I saw that was a thing, too. Not only are they doing that thing where you can spend your earnings on other subs beforehand, but non-affiliated channels can get subs, just not payouts. So they can spend those subs on other channels. And it's just like, really? What if the snake ate more of its tail? But I don't know what Playbucks are. So do I just go over here and not run into the icicle? Yeah, I remember this one. I think I just wait, right? The little one comes through. Yeah, then I wait. Okay. This one I also remember because it was weird. Oh, treats from the sky? I'm just gonna give you a refund because although it would work, it will just go on the hot tub and sit there. But we'll give him some treats in a minute. We'll do the sprinkle in a sec here too. Get this checkpoint here. And we'll die and then we'll go do it. Oh, this changed too. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Okay. Found a different way to make me need the snowball. Hard for me to read if that's less awkward or not, though. Like, it doesn't hurt. I thought the first thing was... The thing that you had originally was a little hard to read at first, but it seemed pretty graceful once we were doing it right. So it's hard for me to read that out, but I guess we'll see here once we get it right. You got 150 gift subs? Guy. Communism. You should spread those around. It doesn't work that way. And then you just get your half chopped in half again. That's actually what Twitch wants you to do. Daddy Bezos. You can't navigate to Reddit in your chat. I can't? Who can't? How's the basement? It's basementy. We'll go look. It's mostly on autopilot. It looks like the rain hasn't started yet. Let me pull up the crash cam here. There we go. Let me put shoes on this time. Oh, shoe cam. Check it out. High quality shoe equipping. You're going to assume Mr. Beast was in your stream? Doesn't it tell you who did all the gift subs? Oh, yeah. See, the treats would have just landed on my laptop here. Do I have the stuff? Yeah, I have the stuff in my pocket. Boom. Yeah, we can go look at the basement a little more. Be prepared. It's gross. It's not a nice basement. It's a storage basement. See, there's a puddle and a pump. There's a barricade. Keep that water over there. Here's some water. There's another pump. I was making sure that all the water goes into the place it's supposed to go. And it seems like it does. It accumulates here. But that accumulation is not getting under the furnace. And is going over to that pump. This also makes its way over to that pump slowly. Which I assume I will see in the red dye later. And that's the problem. It was worse before. Now we have pumps making it go away so I don't have to squeegee it every goddamn 15 minutes. Or constantly for 10 hours. First night. That was fun. Okay. Kitty cat time. Chat paused due to scroll. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you for pausing, chat. Is that a hot tub? Yeah, it was always a hot tub. Hot tub that we put a green screen on. Why is it colorful? Is that the top? Why is the hot top of the hot tub colorful, or the? No, hi hot dog. Or the water. The water I colored to see where it's going. The hot tub I painted a cover that goes over it so the cats would stop breaking the foam that's inside of there. Hot dog, pay attention. Sucks to live on the first floor. Yeah, we got a 1 floor. Yeah, basement, I put some food coloring in the dye. Put some food coloring to dye the water. So I could make sure I understood where it was flowing from the main pools. Are you guys not going to be better at this? Crackers. Oh my god, you guys. Only hot dog gets treats today. Well, Pud is ramming himself into my legs as hard as he can. Do it again, stupid. And Crackers is just looking at me. Come here, Crackers.
Natalie_com subscribed.
Wow, look at those
Thank
teeths.
You so much. KC2VBN gifted a tier 1 sub to Natalie_com.
Okay, here, come on. Let's all go to the stairway. That's nice and easy, right? Hot dog gets the treat taxi.
Why does Hot Dog get a taxi?
I picked him up and brought him, and the other ones will come. Pud, come here. Pud. Hi, Heidi, says Casey.
Hi, Casey.
She said hi, Casey, but she sounded sleepy.
Wow, really?
Her heart wasn't in it.
My heart is in it.
Now she's screaming that her heart is in it. Oh. Crackers, hey. Come here, stupid. What's wrong with you?
He's patient.
No, he's not patient. He's lazy. Crackers, it's your turn. Come to the stairway. Oh. Whew. I don't believe you, Heidi. You need to yell it into the camera. You are not believed, Heidi, by Box.
Wow.
She just said, wow. That's,
Hello!
her millennial lol is wow. Hot Dog was really, Pud was really scared by the noise you just made.
I was yelling hello louder. Did they hear me?
I don't know.
Ask if they heard me.
Yeah, I mean, someone could pump a bunch of money in there for a hot tub stream. I got a wetsuit that I've been meaning to try, so I would immediately put on a wetsuit, which would make it weirder, I think, than a swimsuit.
There must be a snippet of your old hot dog stream somewhere.
Yeah, there's a VOD. That clearly wasn't into the microphone. The sarcasm and empathy. Yeah, she's rude.
Wow.
And apathy. Rude and apathetic. But they did hear it. Oh. You guys, it's hard to do this on the little stairway. Hot dog, come on, dude. No, that's garbage. There's less lights here, so it's harder to get a really good picture, really good video. Crackers, you look really long. Heidi, you gotta post those pictures of long hot dog in the Discord. Yeah, we don't want the cats to scatter. Dear diary, mood, apathetic. Long dog. Don't lick the phone. Come on, Crackers. You're better than this. Okay, really? Yeah, eat the rest of that you just gobbed onto yourself like a pimple. You're fucking gross. We want long dog. They want long dog. I don't think she's doing it. She looks like she's checking email.
I'm still working.
She laughed and said she's still working. But we all know that's a lie.
What?
What? Wow. Natalie says, wow. Crackers is bad at eating. It looks like he cleaned it off at least. I guess his tongue reaches over there. Or maybe Pud kissed it off of him and I didn't see it. Hot Dog's about to get his face licked. Come on, Patty. Hot Dog is so cute.
Did you just kiss him?
No, I want to, but we're on camera.
I heard like a kiss sound.
Must have been one of the cats. Are you in the tip of the storm? We're in the balls. Yeah, we're in the balls of the storm. Hasn't started yet, though. It's windy outside, but it's not storming yet. So maybe we'll be fine for a while. He's got his little feet on me. Pud, I didn't forget about you. Let's use this opportunity to squish Crackers and make him feel dumb. Well, you're being very greedy, fatty. Where's the pee stored? Tornado is stored in the balls. Heidi, don't just mutter the word meat pie. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Hope you guys heard that. Undiagnosed, but we're pretty sure. Doug, why do you make that face? He's so cute. Cat fight? I wish. They're all in a good mood now because they're getting treats. Maybe if I only fed Hot Dog, they would fight him, which would be cute, but also sad. Look at his face. Yeah, Crackers and Pud always eat together, but they don't involve Hot Dog in their activities.
They wait till Hot Dog's busy.
I can't handle his face.
Why is it so
Yeah, there's a little more.
warm?
There's a little more. We just got some inappropriate images from what you said about tornadoes. No boxing match. I wish. Tornado Dawn. I'm having trouble visualizing what you mean. What you would be thinking. That's it. That's it, Hot Dog. I just wanted to pet you. Crackers, I'm going to do it to you, too. Will you munch on the end and wish there was more? Okay. Drugs time. Oop, almost dropped him. But do you know what this means? Directly applying the drugs to Crackers. Where's Hot Dog? Oh, there's Hot Dog. Nice butthole, buddy. Hey, come here. Drugs. Eat the drugs. No, you can't come over, buddy. Won't be able to get rid of you. The reverse treat taxi. He's got the treats on him. I pick him up. I turn around. Sorry, buddy. I know you ate this. And I chuck him back in. See you, pal. That is a sad little buddy right there. But he'll find the drugs. Bye, hot dog. Look at how sweet hot dog is being. Yeah, he's a really good boy. He's a really good boy. Okay. Mario Maker in. By the time we're back next week, they should hopefully be back in the basement. I think if I put a little bridge over that barricade, they can get to where their cat box used to be. It's not there now. But we can put all their cat boxes back, and then they'll probably go down there. Whew. Tornadoes don't exist on the West Coast. There are a few very tiny in the farmlands. That must be really nice for all the people living in trailer parks, where they always like to hit. Yeah, he's sad. No tornadoes in Australia. They must blow. Yeah, a little bit. I think they kind of suck. They suck and they blow. Don't you guys get sandstorms though? Aren't there sands? Well, I guess there aren't really that many people in the desert part, but I thought there were sandstorms in the deserty part. In the middle. Time for food and lurks. Good luck. Okay. I don't know how to get that snowball anymore. Yeah, we get tornadoes in the Midwest. Sometimes. And I'm not getting it from up here either, so I guess I'm gonna land here and jump. If I slide down, I won't be able to grab that. I can slide on the right. Nope. Nope, that has to be wide enough for the asshole, so I guess I have to start sliding after. Okay, that kind of works. You can just tap right there. Yeah, maybe I'm trying to do whatever I was trying to do last time and ruining it. Need to slide. Oh, you want me to slide? It didn't work so good. I hope Heidi posted long hot. I don't think she sent it to me. Oh, she didn't send it to me. No, she didn't. She just sent me some melty babies. No, she didn't post it yet. Oh my god. Long hot dog in Discord. She's bad. She didn't even send them to me. But it's really funny, because Hot Dog was really clearly trying to make Pud feel bad about himself. Yeah, weird. It seems like I need to slide at, like, in the middle somewhere. Seems weird. Yeah, I guess the most consistent thing will be trying to get in that little 2-tile gap there that worked last time. And then turn around. You don't need to slide? You need to slide. No, you don't need to slide. Little bit of a mixed message. Oh, I see it. See it, it's in there. Copy media link. Does that work to pull it up in this browser? Yes, it does. Okay. Boom. I'm not going to even tell you to go join the Discord. Just look at how long he is. He's so long. Sometimes Pud often likes to be really long, so I think Hot Dog is going out of his way to long mock his brother. Oh. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble figuring out what I need to do to be in here. Long Mog. Hey, thanks for doing that gift sub, by the way. I'm rich now. Okay, yeah, I guess I grab the wall at the midpoint and then I get it. Feels awkward. That feels more awkward than it was before. Yep. Carl had no trouble in that section. That's weird. Yeah, I mean, we did look at it previously. But it is significantly different from how it was. Maybe a delay? Yeah, I guess if you get in there small, it's hard to tell what you want, and I feel like some people might immediately figure out something that works like that. Some people might immediately start looking at, well, maybe I should slide. Oh no, that's not working. Okay, maybe I should catch it in the middle. Oh no, that's not working. Okay, and then maybe you find like, oh, if I slide in the middle, it works. But it's definitely tough to tell what the right answer is there. That also breaks it. I guess we'll come back for it. You might be able to up the consistency by making sure the player can't trigger the thwomp until they jump on the pokey, or something else that forces the thwomp triggering to be really, really consistent with like the jump itself. Oh, there we go. There would be a Kaiser block there. Or lower the ceiling. Yeah, that should set a max height on the jump so that you can't do it wrong too many times. What? Good. Good. I think I was supposed to wait and then maybe it would break. I don't know. But I panicked at the right point there. That's pretty funny. Oh, I remember this. Yep. I remember struggling here previously too, but I don't remember how. Esports. Ground pound also does not work. There we go. Up. Okay. Oh yeah, it spawns above me too. So, oh, okay, so if you panic and you jump out of there and then you wait up there, then you'll break the snowball when it rises. But as long as you're dumb enough to wait too long, then you are left wondering, well, what even is the troll here? Now, this was drop it, right? I guess. Guess that works. Uh-oh, the ant stuff changed. There are so many more 50-50s. Which is better than just ant and then ant who does different things. Rude. Okay, I will go in the hole. Rude. Little itchy. That's a fun new thing. From opening a lot of cardboard boxes, I get, oops. That's what happens if you slide. I get dermatitis now from opening cardboard. From the glue or whatever they put on them to make them stiff. That's fun. I think it's just PVA glue. But arms don't like it anymore. But at least it's not like a crazy, like, late onset allergy. Like people who get a late in life soy allergy. Or lactose intolerance. That's a weird one. I'm guessing the lactose intolerance I had, it must be have, but no longer have, must have been pretty mild and exacerbated by my heartburn issues, because now that all the heartburn stuff is under control, I flat on out, like it does not matter how much dairy I eat, I do not have any symptoms. I guess it's not dropped it? Oh, is it just throw it? I probably can just throw it as I start on the pad there. That's probably what we're doing. I wish I had a way to do it other than giving Heidi my phone. I want my phone in case there's an emergency. But it would be really funny to still have the cat treats on camera button and just have Heidi push the button to turn the NDI camera on and then throw treats at the cats. But they should be back over here next week. Thinking up the top of my hot tub, throwing up on the green screen. Hopefully. Who knows how bad the flooding will be? I actually didn't really look here. Weather. Oh, precipitation stuff, calm down. Now they're saying in about an hour, but then it stops pretty quick. Maybe we won't see flooding, and then it's supposed to lay off most of the week. Until next Friday when it might rain again. But by then the ground should dry out. So, hey. Maybe we'll be back in business. Lost my stupid browser. There we go. Yeah, B9, that is a hot tub. That came with the house. It is from the 70s and has had a lot of work done on it. Yeah, okay, we can just throw it in there. That works. Camera just cut out. Don't like that. Okay, go back down there. Yeah, trigger him. Go in the hole. Boom. Oh, I remember this guy. I think it was just stay put, right? And he throws over you? Yeah. Sports. That's so rude. You gave me a little coin. The coin felt like the truth, but it was just a lie. Honest. Dishonest level design. Back hurts. A lot of stuff hurts. But don't have to do so much basement stuff or so much lifting for a while, so hopefully things just get better. We'll be back. Things will be normal next week. Just throw it in there and then that thing's pretty easy to do. I'm not sure if that's what you intended for the player to do, but it seems to be working pretty consistently. Okay, I will not trust your lies this time. I don't see anything else getting in the way on the way to the checkpoint, so I'm just gonna give her. Seems to be fine. Oh yeah, this room changed too. It'd be weird. Does that Goomba get bounced away from me if I just wait in there? Hope he does. Oh, he dies. Yeah, that's good. Because that does seem like the right place to go. So the car doesn't stay in there. So then this is probably what? This is a place to die if you get locked out? Ah, yes. We have more of this. Found another use for the snowballs being weird and gradually shifting stuff to the right. Does the ant go through there when the... Okay. Oh, is that? Nope, that doesn't go through. There we go. The ant does go through with the box. Does the box have anything in it? Does not. Good, put a key in the box. I think that's about it, right? Can you put anything else in the box? Can you put coins in the box? Oh, and then we can't jump on it. That's funny. We can do the horn. Oh, I wish I could die. Oh, see, I wanted to see what happens, and now we got, you can place a key, not a coin. Yeah, I think the key's the only thing you can put in it, right? Can you put power-ups or anything? You know what would be a really fucking cool thing that Nintendo could do if they were cool? And they're not, and they'll never do it? You hold down the home button, and then down in the lower right-hand corner here, we get, where's my scribbler? We get, like, an option to just play a game while you're waiting. So we put in here, we just put, like, Super Mario Bros. 3 in here. And then you do that, and that's just in the corner, and you can select it while you're waiting and press home to exit it. And it just leaves that little game suspended, so you have, like, a little miniature thing you could do to kill time. I guess we could just pull up a fucking emulator or whatever. Like, we could do that. You can't place keys on piranha creepers? That's fucking weird, man. So I do want to go in the hole. Oh, it broke. Everything broke. Oh my god. Look at all these different ways I found to fall into the soft lock here. Yeah, actually, that might not be a bad idea, is to just literally have a... We could have RetroArch ready. I could move it off of the other monitor, and I could just pull it up right here while we're waiting. For bad anti-soft locks. We can play a little bit of Super Mario World. Oh, no, I could leave RetroArch over there so it's easy to capture if we switch over to Super Mario World, and then I could use Messin or something similar to have some little tiny emulator I just pull up in the corner here. Yeah, actually, I think I could set that up. I think that would be a funny way to not get so pissed off while still giving me something to do while I'm yelling about how much I don't like the thing. Set up Messin capture to kill time for bad antis. Dude. It'll be fun. Unintended, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you gotta make your own trolls. Weird, if I rush in here too fast, that Goomba does not get bounced into position. Okay, I'm gonna go put this car here, where it can't hurt anybody again. Oh, yes, it's weird. If I put it in there, it still works. Damn, I thought it was gonna bounce, and I was supposed to just not be in the way to kick it. Ugh. Hard to be dumb. I am still fried. I am still very fried. I have trouble sleeping more than the... Oops, I did it again. Yeah, nothing lets me take the car back. Damn. I have trouble getting more than the sleep that I am allocated by my brain of about 6 hours. 5 or 6 hours. So when I'm dealing with really tough stuff like this, it doesn't get better. Just stay really sleepy for several days. Place an icicle ante-room next time in case the player fucks up. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice if we learned a way to not go back in there over and over. Okay. That death was my only choice. That was my only way out. Okay. Go in the hole. Go on the right. Okay. I'm afraid of it now. It's a thing. Got ant yips. Okay, and then we can just stand here. I was worried it was going to touch me. They like to do. That's weird. That's new since last time, right? We haven't seen this weird interaction before. Oh, I wonder if the player could set this up themselves. And they could, like, collect a coin above their head in an otherwise unjumpable location, like with a spike right above you. I feel like you could use that in a puzzle. As long as the player, you know, understood it. What are we doing? Okay, not falling for it. Oops. I thought we were just supposed to get back out of there, but Kaizo's. Oh, this is CP2. So we're pretty much going to be at risk of falling into there until the end or until we learn a lesson. Oh, does this tile have to be here? If I could just drive backwards there, that would be nice. But I guess that doesn't really matter that much. All I have to do is not block the path of the car. Goofball. A little inconsistent. We figured it out. We're fine. Oh, okay. The guys that blocked don't actually stop me from jumping over the guys. That's good. That actually works better than I thought it was gonna. Oh, I remember this one. I remember this one. He bounces away. The title needs to be there. The tile needs to be there because it's cheesable to bring the car. I gotcha. I believe there isn't a key in there. I remember this one. Wait, it's different now. The ball is stored in the B. Oh, it's very different now. I want to get into the ball. Okay. Fine. Whew. I haven't been up for that long either. I got up, Oh, I did it again. Snowbear, how you doing tonight? I got up, 6 hours ago? I got up around noon. How you doing? I'm just fried. My basement's been flooding for 2 weeks. It's mostly under control. It's still currently flooding, but several pumps are pumping it into rain. So we're surviving. It's been fun. It's been a thing. And my cats are gone, which not only completely ruins the stream. Who wants to watch it without cats? But also I miss them being all over the place and bothering me. But it looks like the flooding should mostly be done. We were supposed to have more rain today. There was a flood watch. Now there's a tornado watch. Flood tornado? Water spout, maybe? Maybe we'll get a water spout out of some flood waters. They evacuated one city in Wisconsin, Shiocton. It's like, I don't know, 100, 150 miles away. But pretty close to me. They evacuated. They were just like, no, we don't know what to do. We don't know how to help you. Fuck off. You need to leave. We're turning off the water and the power and the gas. It's been pretty fucked. Can I hang out there? No, I have to like... Oh my god, I don't understand the trigger. Yeah, we're safe. We're fine. You know, I'm pretty sure the house won't collapse. Oh, can we just stay here and he doesn't even grab us? That's probably what it is, isn't it? Tornadoes get to Canada? I think so. Yeah, we're surviving. We're there. I want to get in the balls. There we go. And now he'll jump down here and he'll go away. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a lot clearer. I don't remember exactly what it was the first time, but I also think that makes it a lot clearer what you're supposed to do once you do it wrong once. Well, okay, and this one is gonna do the other thing now, right? Nope. Well, you did find a way to split up the two ants, and now I have no idea what to expect out of that one. So good. Oh, now holy moly is right. The first day that we noticed the flooding, we thought, oh, we're just gonna get it cleared out, and then we'll just push the water. Uh-oh. Oh no, I can turn it, but I can't jump. Boy, we're going into that ante a lot of times. Or did you jump? I thought I should. I thought it going in there was like a grounded thing, and as long as we got in it first, we would be fine too. But now I know that's not the case. Yeah, the first night with the flooding, we just cleared stuff off the floor and thought it was gonna be fine. Let's get the water squeegeed out, and it will be fine, and then we'll check in a little while. It didn't stop, and it didn't stop, and it kept not stopping. So it was like 10 hours, 15 hours of squeegeeing, and then the next day, the same thing. And it started to slow down a little tiny bit. So I just had to do it like every 15 minutes for 2 fucking weeks. But we got some little pumps going in there. And I have water directed with sandbags in a couple of different places. And water bags that are putting it where it should be. Which is letting the pumps do most of the work. It seems like. But if it starts flooding again, God only knows. It's been rough. A lot of exercise. A lot of unfun exercise. I like lifting stuff. I like biking. I like hiking. I like kayaking. But I guess if we ignored it for long enough, I could get some kayaking in down there. Okay, well, at least there's an Akaza block right under that red block, or I would be really annoyed. So can we just stay here? Yeah, we can literally just stand here and we're fine. Good. Last played Super Mario Maker 2. Yeah, somebody, Gooch, mentioned that you were doing some races. And I popped in your Discord and then everything exploded and I was like, nope, nope, forgot everything. I'm so far behind on every single thing I ever wanted to do. Oh, I missed the car. Oh. Your level's been slowing down a little bit for you? I imagine for a lot of people that's probably been the case, right? You don't jump in the hole. Yes, yeah. Yeah, even if you're nice. Even if you're nice, it's probably slowing down. Ugh. I have been seeing a lot of people, lot of new people posting just the dumbest shit I've ever seen on the subreddits for Mario Maker. So I thought that might mean, oh, maybe there'll be more viewers this week, more viewer levels this week, but that has not been the case so far. They're popping on Wednesday. Maybe a little bit. Maybe on school nights. Thanks, Galaxy Movie. Yeah, I saw a little clip that showed that there was a little Mario Maker thing in the Galaxy Movie, which I assume means some children will want to play Mario Maker, which, I mean, it's good. But it would be good if Nintendo had any way to hear anything that their fans were doing. I left a red dot on the screen. Can't believe that didn't make anybody mad. Wipe. Go. Okay, now the rain has started. Get ready, feel free to skip mine, or I'm happy to watch the VOD playthrough. I think it's the only other thing in the queue, unless I am dumb. It is the only other thing. So yeah, we'll still play it. I'll usually still play troll levels. Plan to watch that at some point? Well, cool. All I got. And good to know. One day, I'm oh, one day. Okay, so thanks for dropping something in there. Now I got 2 in there.
Yep.
This time, okay, yeah, we do that, and that's fine. Good. And he dies. Good luck, have fun, probably, especially if it's been a while.
Yeah.
What are you doing? That's so rude. What was I even supposed to do? Oh, wait, did I not need that mushroom? I needed. Oh, fuck you. Oh, that's man, that's some really good layering. I can even get back up here and look at it. Oh, that's so rude. So rude. Took me like 5 deaths. Yeah, it is a ways back there. It's hard for me to say. It's really hard for me to get at like what the pacing is when I remember a good chunk of it. And it seems like there are a lot of changes in the last third of the level. But it did seem like the first 2 segments were much faster than the last one. But again, that might be because this changed a lot more. But I would pay attention to that to see if the pacing feels off with so much new stuff at the end. Let's stand. 50 WTD race star. Super fun. Gonna get Box and Casey one of these days. 50 WTD. I can't even think of a stupid acronym for it. White Turd Death. That's the best I can come up with. I don't know what WTD is. Oh, ways to die. Yeah. I think that Pooch went over just a little bit that it was looking for ways to die, but I didn't get further clarity than that. I was gonna look and then things happened. I'm gonna look into it. Oh. The more I think about it, the number of fucking things I wanted to do before all the flooding started too. Like I was like, yeah, we're gonna get the basement clean finally, which is gonna help me get a bunch of this stuff that's meant to go into storage stored where it's supposed to go. It's gonna be great. My whole area is just completely filled with fucking boxes and shit. So can I get that mushroom? Oh wait, can I? No, of course not. There's 2 boxes there. Okay. Ways to Die, Maker Edition. Yeah, so what is that? What's the like wide overview of that? How's that work? Like, are you just looking for different causes of death over and over in selected levels? Or random levels? Or in endless? Ugh. Yeah, it sounds like it'd be fun. I'm often hesitant to participate in stuff because I don't want to slow it down or screw it up if for some reason I can't. Or the fucking basement floods or whatever. Put it in there. But like participating in things when it's basically just like, yeah, do the thing if you can. I used to help run Smash tourneys, and people who slow everything down made me furious. So I never wanted to do that. Last version had no Kaizos on the and. I gotcha. What does it say? What letter is this? Read? Read. Is that a lowercase r and then a big E? And then an A with 2 feet? You cannot screw this up. It's Endless Expert? Oh, so then is it async? Is it not even like a live thing where you're coordinating a bunch of people at the same time? Let's see here. Ready? That has to say ready, right? Yeah, your A is making it. Your A is making it real hard. Now you're showing me the flight thing, and then we just wait for it to happen. Wait for it to come. Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, I had a pretty long list of things that I was just starting. Live thing you stream together on Discord? Cool. So, time coordinated, but otherwise, sounds like you got a lot of stuff set up for it to make it easy. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that... Oh, there we go. Last time to get done, that just fell. Fell into a pile. On a long list I don't want to look at. It was bad. Yeah, I honestly feel like I get less done since I've been unemployed than when I had a job. But it also feels like it's so much more fucking stuff that comes up that I have time to deal with right away, that then I just deal with stuff right away, and it's just been... Sucks, I would like a job. Endless Expert is the way to do it. Endless Expert actually has good levels. Oh, I finished the Trello. I gotta update that. MadnessTrol and the Cursed Yo-Yo was an exceptionally good Zelda-like Metroidvania. I am very sad that there's not more from those people in that same vein. We don't have to touch it from the other side. Yeah, hopefully, as long as the flooding wraps up, it'll be really nice to get everything actually cleaned up over here this weekend. And have my bar be a functional bar. And that having people over to drink isn't 2 hours of fucking cleaning. Okay, now the thing. The last coin was a lie, though. Aw, rude. Okay. So, we kill the first one, then we hold right, it looks like? Oh, we probably just hold right. Now things get better, too. Oh. One of the nights, last week, I had two very, very bad Charlie horses in the middle of the night that woke me up after like 3 hours of sleep, too, so that was super fun. Aw. It was a lot. It was a lot of things that I don't like. I used to get Charlie horses pretty often in my fleet, even after picking up heavy exercise and everything, and stretching out my whatever hamstrings and everything, until I started taking an ass load of magnesium and potassium. Like, I eat a lot of bananas and everything. I think I don't know what's a natural source of magnesium. It's not fish, is it? I don't eat any fish. But, yeah, I started taking a bunch of that, and that helped a lot. Once in a while, I still get it, and it fucking sucks. I think that's it. I think that's everything I have to complain about with the flooding and all the nonsense. Both balls down. But yeah, I'm glad we got some extra pumps. I had one pump laying around that I wish I'd thought of using earlier. We got another one, so it's mostly on autopilot. And I hope if it does start flooding again with the rain, that it stays on autopilot. Is there one here, too? That ant will kill me if I try to push through him, okay. I was trying to think if there's any way I could slip in from here and get the mushroom. But I'm guessing the ant de-cheeses that too, right? I almost went in there holding the spring. Okay. That's it? Now we can leave? Good. Yeah, little confusing at the end there, but it was pretty easy to figure out what the right thing to do was after the wrong thing landed. I wish I could trust the coin indicators. I don't feel like we ever established trust with any indicators there, but otherwise we got through it pretty well. Yeah, the first coin was a lie, which made that second coin feel like a lie. Yeah, we got through it pretty good. It felt heavy on the end, but I do think that's probably because we remembered a good deal of what happened earlier in the level. I would watch and see what where other people's time is on their way through it. But if it looks pretty even, I think you're good to go. I think you're done. I think it was the only thing that stuck out, but that was probably because we've played it a good number of times. Good stuff. B9. Let's see what you got. B17R UNG. Itchy. Blame the controller. Short sections, troll collab with Ashton Chapman and Jurassic Yoshi. Oh yeah, did Ashton or I think maybe Ashton brought it? Oh yeah, well I guess there wouldn't be other ones floating around in there. I was trying to figure out. I guess we can check the list here. Let me see. Is this new B9? No, he said it was one I played long ago. Blame the controller. Not finding it. No, not finding it again. Okay. Nothing in the list. Mario Maker 2 Buddy is very mad that I had the spreadsheet open. Oh, did it have a different name previously? Okay. Hey. I remember there being like a chase thing here. That must be getting set up. Okay, and then you run. Oh, and then there's an invisible block there that slows that down. That's nice. I remember that feeling tight. Oh my god. I can search by maker as well. Oh yeah, he does spawn after a bit. But it sucks ass to search by maker. Ashton. Oh, weird. There it is in the description. Yeah, calm down. Calm down. You don't have to save every death. You'll be okay. It freaks out if I have the spreadsheet open when it's trying to write to it. Coming to my TED. Blame the controller V4. No, it had the same name and the same uploader. It's weird. Blame the... Oh, yeah, there. Oh, there was one that was submitted by Ash. 8/15. 8th month, 15th day, 2025. 15/8 probably for you over there in the upside down land. Okay, that looks like was the earliest one. Yeah. I didn't boo it at that time. I also didn't heart it. And then the next time we saw it was around 2 weeks later from you, and we hearted it at that time. And then we haven't seen it since. That was V4 at the time? What does it say the version is on? Wow, cool. Some guy narrating a spreadsheet and talking. Oh, it doesn't even have a version number on it anymore. You're past that. Yeah, okay. There's the history. There's the little history lesson. Undead. Thanks for dropping the level in the queue. We got one in front of you. Two. Wasp. Wisp. What? Can't be what's up. Oh yeah, I remember this. No, I remember a little bit of this. The beginning of this level was really distinct, and I think that's making some of it stick out. Yeah. Oh, I am actually going over there? Okay, never mind. I don't remember anything useful. Oh my god. You don't know how to explain the level, it's not a troll. Hey, thanks a lot for the sub there, Snow Bear.
SNW Bear 24 subscribed. Thanks.
Dude, thanks a lot for the sub. Used to make a joke about all that goes to buying me things I want, but it pretty much just is a cat treat fund. Money comes out, buy more cat treats. So we have cat treats for the cat treat. Now cat money. So then the left was fake? I think the left was fake. Ash made a disgusting version of this. Yours is revised and benevolent. That's pretty funny. Ugh. So maybe that's why I liked one and not the other. Esports. Nice TTS. Yeah, it was loud there, right? I don't know why we didn't get the TTS on the other ones. I think something's wrong with, well, we know something's wrong with sound alerts that I forgot to fix. I should write that down. Because the sound alerts thing, I think, is still broken. Fix sound alerts. Fix TTS. On the list. It's on the list of long, long and to be ignored. Or for a pump, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty unemployed. Pretty unemployed, so I've switched over to pretending to be homeless mode, where I just don't buy anything. If I really, really, really have to buy something like a pump, then it goes on a credit card. And then the $3,000 I got in tax returns will get used up really, really slowly, and hopefully I'll get a job and can pay off my credit cards. Hooray! America! Now I get credit card debt. No? Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna drop another one on me. Ugh. All ideas, but no idea how to implement them without upsetting people. I feel like that was similar to how I felt with submissions from Ashton. I have a history of booing things from them. No, I don't. But I haven't seen them again, and I assume it would have been because they did not like the criticism I offered. But yeah, collaborative stuff can be tough. But there are people like that too who just who are not good at self-leading. I totally get that too. I should not generally be in charge of things. I avoid doing things where I'll be in charge because I think it's funny to be a dickhead. If I tried to judge a contest, I would ruin it by being a dickhead. Okay, so we just hit it. Was it a muncher in there? I feel like it was a muncher or something really stupid. Oh shit. Is there any way for me to trigger this? No, we really have to do it in that tiny space. Okay. But he tries to be too evil, yeah. He's something holding him back. He made it harder, and then someone else rage quit. God damn. Oh. So I guess I'll just wait for it to come? Yeah, okay. And then we get moving. That's the easiest way to do that. What the fuck was that? Are those fake blocks? Oh my god. Why is there a fake block there? What the hell is that for? Oh. Oops. Yeah, I don't think you need a fake block there. I don't think that's a good troll. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that only lands if you jump for some reason? God, that's weird. Soft lock prevention? Okay. Can't. Oh, if you spin jump, I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. Just weird. It's just weird. Yeah, it seemed like it was there just to catch me. If I tried to get coin blocks. Drugs. Oh. Humidity has been really doing it to me with the asthma, but it's been really humid just everywhere. Probably comes from having a little lake in your house. Probably bad for you. Okay, red coins. Can't even check the safety coin. Usually not a normal thing. Yeah, if you want to be classy, you want a river in your house. Or a pool. No lakes. No stinky lakes. I guess I have to die? Weird. Weird setup. Yeah, I think it's good practice to avoid soft blocks, even if it's before CP1. Because then you start doing this, and then you start over, and then you get mad. I fucking did that. I fucking did that in Rivals and got mad at Mario Maker. I accidentally exited when I wanted to start over. I think it's bad to put people in that position. They'll be dumb. Make it dumb. Calling it an indoor swimming pool? I can't. Oh, I do have chlorine. We could chlorinate it, but I feel like that's, well, I guess it's, I think it's going in the sewer anyway. That's where that drain goes. Rude. Rude. Yeah, we have a hot tub already. We don't need a cold tub. Ugh. We don't need a cold, shallow tub. Okay, we don't need to wait there. Oh, okay. Hopefully we don't need whatever the fuck is in there. I'm leaving? Yeah, I kind of figured. Oh. You don't know how hard it was to make those 3 pokies? Was it hard? A little prickly? All the fancy places I've been with the indoor swimming pools have hot tubs right next to them. Oh, yeah. It'd be nice. It is an above-ground hot tub, so I guess we'd need an above-ground swimming pool. Oh, but the basement's underground. Shit. Wow. I didn't get the mushroom. I did it. I did it, guys. I'm so good at Mario Maker. Oh, that won't drop it? Fine. Pool would be nice. Okay. Should I just get it and bounce off it? Oh, there's probably Kaiser blocks the whole way, right? Oop. So just get in there. Probably just get in there and go. In-ground hot tub would be really nice, too. It'd be really nice to just have, like, a slop sink in the floor. around the hot tub, so you just get out and drain there, dry off. I have like a, you know, a wet carpet and everything around it, but it's messy. It's a messy thing. Hot tub that isn't 50 years old would be nice. They're pretty expensive, but people throw them out. I really like... I'm tall and can't really soak in a bathtub, so having a tub I can actually soak in is really, really, really nice. That's what I get for checking. Is really, really super nice. And it lacks everything that normal modern hot tubs have, like more than 10 jets or jets that all work. But it stays hot. It's in pretty good shape. The wiring is now correct after it almost started on fire once. That's so mean. What are you doing? You get a claw foot job? I misread that. Oh. Then you will fit in the tub? Maybe. How many we did one hot tub stream. And we were setting up for another one, but nobody wants to fill that giant sub thing up. Oh god, did you make this worse? This is worse. Oh, thank god. I was gonna say, you need a mercy mechanic. This is so much worse. But even after we get it... Oh yeah, it's gonna be really hard to get through that last one. Okay, let's check out the mercy. Not really though, right? You wouldn't soft lock me in a swastika. Oh, thank God. I feel like that is a risky arrangement of... That's a pretty risky arrangement of one-ways. I feel like you gotta do something else. Germany would want you to do something else. Oh yeah, of course it was something. Of course it was something else. This room's tough. You get a claw foot. I can't not read that as claw foot job. I'm not in defeat. It's just happening. If I was in defeat, I would tell you. But feet are gross. I can't not read that as claw foot job. God damn it. Yeah, I'm glad there's a mercy that becomes apparent relatively quickly. Anna's fake. Wait, how pissed are you if you solve it and you don't get the mercy for several more seconds? I guess you'll probably spend a little bit of time ranting before you start over. Yeah. That was my idea? You probably should have just stole it. I don't remember that. I do think that's a really funny idea to do with Anti, though, is to have the whole Anti be fake and then the Mercy be the only option. Especially if the Mercy is really early and really disrespectful. Oh my god. My brain's broken. Cool. That's what you said, so I did it. Well, yeah, you could have just said it was your idea. Okay, don't go in there. Oh my god. Again and again. Again and again. Now wait, the mercy. Yeah, professionally, I made a habit of writing my ideas down so that doesn't happen. After more than once, people have pointed that out to me, like, was that your idea? I don't remember. No, I remember that was your idea. He's taking your idea. I don't remember that. But I also don't generally care that much. Am I okay now? Oh my god, of course I'm not. This is enough. This is enough. actually set it to another one of your levels, but you implemented it here. You could have stolen it. I would have never known. Tell me if the rain gets audible. It's starting to get pretty loud. It's getting a little louder in the game for me, but I don't think the mic picks it up usually. Did I go too fast that time? Oh my god. I don't like this room anymore, you guys. Oh. At least that first thing is pretty easy to do consistently. It's pretty easy to get back here. Okay, I must have stuttered midway through. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, that's what I need. I need a little thing to just write it down. Write down the things I'm gonna see. Ugh. An idea I've had forever that I have pitched to... I have tried to get made and been like, just send me one. That's all I want. Go patent it and send me one. 2 inputs on your TV, on your display, on whatever the fuck it is. And 1 input is automatically chroma keyed. You control it from a simple web panel, but by default it chromas out green. And then it shows up. So you plug one part of the... You plug monitor into your computer and into your game console. The chroma keyed one out, you just have a little app that gives you like a green background notepad thing and then gives you like chat. So you could have a built-in part of your monitor thing that composites a chat overlay and any notes or anything you want to have on screen into your output. So you only need that one display. You could have a little OBS heads up thing that was transparent over it. It could do an alpha channel for the one and composite it over the other input and boom. Oh my god, I thought I got off that. I guess I just have to touch it, not trigger it. Yeah, seems like a slam dunk like boutique content creator product. It'll be useful in all kinds of teleprompter type setups too. So not just for content creators, but for like big presentation things. Big like corporate presentations, speeches, that type of thing. Like there's a lot of uses where a teleprompter is already useful, where that could be even more useful and really versatile. I think somebody would want to make that. I would like to make that. I would like somebody to make that and then give me one. Before I built this shitty little teleprompter thing, I messed around with something like that where you just... Of course. Thought it would be fine. Like, there used to be an old, in like the early aughts, maybe late 90s, people would build their own overhead projectors for esports to use for like movies and TV, that kind of thing, as a projection thing, by taking apart a monitor and putting the clear panel without any of the backing over a school overhead projector and using that. So knowing that, I took apart a monitor and overlaid it over my screen, which kind of works, but you need the parallaxing barrier to be able to see it effectively, unless you take apart the other display and put it in between the whole thing. So it's hard. Oops, I'm an idiot. I'm distracted and I'm an idiot. It's hard to make it work right. It's doable, but it's hard to make it work right, and it would be really, really difficult to do without a lot of work to make it actually work good. But it'd be super easy for anybody who already makes displays to do something like that. Yeah, in case it's not clear. Still a little fried. Still a little all over the place. There isn't a block under it doesn't go out 3 blocks? I feel like you need 1 more block there. Ugh. Yeah, maybe that's meant to be a DG so the player doesn't run off, but I don't think runoff would even really work if there was a third block. And even if runoff worked with a third block, I don't think that hurts the level. My god. Yeah, I think this room is a little stacked. Struggling here. A little more precision than I would like considering the number of things we have to do in such a small area here. And then, let me guess, something else now happens? No? Okay, I really thought there was going to be some P-switch sensitivity or something else. Last time you played, you were not struggling? Don't happen.
Spaghetti meatballs.
That will also happen. That reverted to like the default thing for some reason, and it's so big and it looks so bad. That pipe is fake? Maybe it got more complicated since last time. What would have happened if I went up here? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Ugh. Well, it felt like a lot. Sometimes that'll happen when you hit everything, too, over and over. Then we got a little distracted at the end. Rude. Oh, then we can get the other POW. I was gonna say, if I didn't throw it at the stack, it would only kill one muncher, right? And then, okay, interesting. Did a pretty good job of pushing me into the right place there. So just chuck it? Yeah, just chuck it. Okay, good. And then we can lick this one. Cool. Fire? Where? There, fire. Okay. Ring? What are we fucking doing here? What the fuck? Oh. God damn it. I assumed it was going to be an off-screen fire joke. There's the fire. Well. Got him. Dumpster tree, how you doing? Is that how you laugh? Wait, aren't you Filipino, Dumpster Tree? Aren't your laughs, ja. Oh. That was not your laugh? I figured. Do that. Now, Yoshi, go up. Okay. Did I get Yoshi? No, I should not. Hey, if I lick that at the exact right time, am I soft locked? Because I'm pretty sure I can lick that, can't I? I'm not gonna do it, but you should try it. You should see if it works. Okay. Because can't you lick something that's in your body, like on the same tile as you? Sports. Okay, now we need to not do that again. Gonna make a level, but then I forgot, so now I'm just gonna watch the screen. I guess I have to do that before Yoshi pretends to flip the switch. Ugh. I mean, you can do both. Switch even has its own little screen on it. But you don't have to. I understand being too tired. I got some of that. And a basement lake. Okay. That's a way to lie to the player. Okay. So, land on the left. That's what the coins were telling me there, I think, after I died. Land on the left, not on the right. Does that mean we're gonna miss the other coin, though? I guess we'll see in a sec here. Oh, no. No, the other red coin isn't right there. I thought it was. Okay. Big block. Oh, it is right there, actually. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it. Yeah, the bomb gets the coin. Okay, I see it. Yep, it was just listen to the coin trail. Okay. Did that just get my safety coin? That was rude. Now I'm really tempted to go in here and die, though, right? Since you got the safety coin for me? Is that going to spoil anything if I die here at this point and I start from this checkpoint? No, safety coin just remains gotten. I could have soft dropped the spiny a couple of times to avoid getting the safety coin, but I really hope that's not the play out there. There isn't a key death check there, it looks like. Which is also concerning. Maybe that's why I was mad about it? Maybe that's why I didn't like it the first time? Because there's some really stupid fucking key death loop here. It better not be do it in the right order. I'm so fucking tired of that. We did it. It was done. It was art, but it's over now. What is happening? This is the benevolent version? Oh, so the non-benevolent version just has a horrible fucking key death in it? Oops. I went in the wrong one. Well, now we know. Now we know for next time. Okay, pipe, then door. That's mean. Is there anything for us to do up here then? Probably not. I'm ready. I'm ready for a little nap. Just gonna do a little nap on stream. Just lean back, take a little nap. When I hear the chat dings, I'll just tell you guys to shut up, and then we'll be back in a couple hours. I gotta turn off my AC. It went from 70 to fucking like 50 outside real fast. You ready for cooldown level? I think so. Oh, hey, look, I can get the one up. Telling Heidi to let me know if there's a tornado. Rude. Oh my god. So mean. This is the benevolent version. Then I get blooped. I really hope he doesn't ruin something for me later. Blooper, come here. We're gonna deal with you. We're gonna deal with you before you fuck something up. We fucked it up. Thought it was good, but I was not. Yeah, I'm pretty tired though. Oops. I guess you could probably just jump over him in there right away. I guess he'd probably fire out the other side then. One in the door. Okay. Oh. Oh, you could flip that switch again. You could flip that switch again on the way back if you were being a dickhead. Or trying to... I don't know, just trying stupid stuff. Let me see here. If that breaks anything. Oh, or trying to deal with the stupid blooper, maybe? Yeah, you could flip that on the way back. I wonder if that's going to break anything. It's fine? Okay, good. Microwave died after 5 years. Your microwave died after 5 years? Of... You're in college, right? So, daily use? Gaming. Oh, gaming is over. Oh, I was going to use that to double jump in there. Oh, good to know. Well, we learned some things. Oh. One of my microwaves we've had for a really long time. And Heidi happened to have the same one. And mine has continued working forever. After we moved in together, I put mine in the bar over here. And it still gets used pretty often. I microwave food over... Oh, went over here again. I microwave food at night sometimes. Rude. Rude.
Hello.
Okay, learning some things over there. Forgetting some things in the other door. Oh. Uh-oh. The storm is storming. I just told me it's raining. Like I don't know. Oh yeah, we can just go over it right away. Okay, that helps. Get that. Okay, that's how we do that. Sports. That must be for something else? Oh, man. I want to go look, but I'm not gonna. We should have skipped the coin. Yeah, we should have skipped the coin, actually. We should have investigated and then come back and done it so we could skip potentially whatever the key die is here. Since it looks like there's a mandatory... Oh, we got a coin before we came in here, though. That's probably the setup for the benevolence or whatever the other thing is. Last door. 33 minutes? Oh, grab the vine. I didn't even pay attention last time. Oh, yeah, I thought we were going in the hole, but I couldn't put any context to it other than I remember going in the hole. Memento, but it's about sex. Oh. Oh. My brain's falling apart. How's your, probably Chinese food? Assuming Chinese food. Yeah. Ziyang. Jin really looks Chinese. Brain falling apart is normal. Well, it feels worse, but I guess, chat, is it worse or better? Colombit, B9, normal or worse? Soup dumplings? I like soup dumplings. I like pretty much all dumplings. But it's hard to argue with really good gyoza. You had key. Yep, I have the key. It's in my hands. Oh, I forgot to go in the door. I had key and I forgot to go in the door. Seems a little worse today. I guess we'll never know. Oh. Well, I'm assuming all we skipped was the setup for whatever horrible thing was supposed to happen for the fake key death. Ugh. Did you play this one? It's Blame the Controller from B9 and Ashton. Oh, uh-oh. Things are backwards. Things are backwards and mean. Oh, actually, no. We don't have to stand in that little hole. We could still stop where I died. Sure. That's good. Fuck off. Oh no, or we're not actually. It was supposed to be dummy proof, but here we are. Did I actually break anything by doing it the way that I did it? Or did I just skip something? I'm assuming I just skipped something. Yeah, Jurassic Yoshi was in the thing too. I'm just not familiar with them. You didn't break, you just actually key deathed? Yes. But it seemed like that was a part of it. Hi, Pokies. Because now things are different? I'm assuming the door was going to lead me to a real key death, and we just forgot that we had the key. So we went and we did a dumb. But maybe we skipped a knowledge check that we're going to need? Oh, wait, I probably only have to do one of these, right? I probably only have to do one of these. Let's do the easy one. Go in key door, not the other checkpoint. But we probably just fixed something we were supposed to learn rather than destroyed the world, right? Guess we'll find out. No, it seems like... So we actually restarted the whole level then, right? That's what we did? Wait, what could have been in the door after the key death that wouldn't have been simulated by dying where we died? Wait, it seems like it's still inverted, isn't it? Yeah, I'm confused. Now I'm feeling like maybe we didn't. I thought we died. No, we didn't die on the other side of the hub with the key. That's probably what we needed. You literally restarted? I haven't seen that one before. Well, you're welcome. Bring it back when you fix it. I don't want to do the whole thing again. Yeah, I guess the last dummy check you need there is somehow preventing the player from going into the pipe when they have to do the door first. Which should be doable. Yeah, it should be doable. Switch state, maybe? No, I don't know how you would check switch state when you're checking whether or not the player collected a key. Dubs. Where? Casey, let's see what you got. Yeah. I can't apologize for being so helpful. I can't. I'm here to serve you, B9. You can easily check both at once. You probably can. I just can't think of anything. Really easy. But it should be possible to figure out some way to block it if the player has the key, without it making it too obvious what you're doing, so that exactly that doesn't happen. It was dumb, but I could see somebody doing that after you already did the key coin, for them forgetting entirely where the or doing the safety coin, forgetting entirely about the key door and just running the loop. Shell the Rings, Samwise tale. Is this an old one re-uploaded after the panic? The advertising panic? Oop, did we do this one before? This is spicy. Casey, what are you doing to me? Girls can make hard levels? I think you have done this one. Okay. Oops. Spicy. I don't know where we're going from there. Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay. No, I see where we're going. Why do you keep saying dubs? Oops. Oh. I'm gonna blame Super Mario World. Oh, yeah, I think that's safe. I'm gonna blame Super Mario World. There we go. Oops. 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 Sports. Oops. Hope you're ready to hear me say oops a lot of times. That turned into my default filler word when playing Smash to avoid Johnning when you're playing in person. Making up dumb excuses. There's two groups of people. There's people where you're making fun of people Johnning, so you're constantly making up dumb things and reasons why you died. In the most elaborate and stupid ways possible. Those are fun. But then you play with really serious people who don't think that's funny at all. And you need something else to put in there, and that's where oops. Oh, uh-oh. Oops. There we go. Really wanted to kick the shell into the on-off, but I didn't do it. Been playing Rivals with a bunch of the Smash players, Smash people that I play with. Rivals 2. And, that is a lot harder. That has been an adjustment. Like, it's a really fun game, and it's fun to play, with people at the same skill level. Oops, I'm dumb. But once you, then you try to play ranked, you're like, oh, it's going pretty good. I think I have a decent handle on the flow here. And you play ranked, you're like, oh, no, never mind. People in the toilet with me are 100 times better than me. I hate this game. Good. I'm glad that didn't harm me. Are you, what are you doing to me? Kick back? Must be kick back. Yeah, okay. I'll try kicking it back. Doesn't look familiar to me yet. But short cell stuff I feel like is easy to forget. Isomaster? No. Iso baby. As a little baby, unfortunately. Weird. That was pretty weird. Well, all right. How you doing, Yimmy? You wouldn't remember? Yeah, I probably wouldn't. Oh, it's going all right. I got a lake. I got a lake in the basement. Lake Hot Fist. Lake Cold Foot. .tv. It's cold. Between remove it and re-upload it, I changed nothing. Yeah, I didn't watch Siege video on it. I get a couple of things in my long. I haven't had time to like sit down and watch stuff so good. That was wrong. I haven't a lot of time to sit down and watch stuff, so I have a long pile of stuff to watch that's on there. But I feel like the smartest thing for esports, for Team Shell and Team Jump to do, is going to be just don't use a hashtag. Just put PS or semicolon or colon, and that's just going to look like regular like naming or Super World naming, like a really typical naming convention for Super Worlds. Dropping it might be the easiest, and relying on like a database elsewhere of Team Jump levels and that kind of thing That feels sad for people who want to search in-game. Although in-game searching sucks, it is still nice to have that. But yeah, maybe it's a better safe than sorry kind of thing. Sure does suck, though. I wish that Nintendo employees more regularly violated NDIs. I wish we could just get that into people's heads. Is that, hey, you know, you can violate your NDI if you have any plausible deniability, right? You can just go for it. Lurking your way to McDonald's. So that we would get, you know, employees to tell us stuff like, oh, yeah, I was a moderator for Mario Maker for years, and, yeah, all of us were total fucking dickheads, and we just removed stuff from people we didn't like, and we just wanted to meet our KPIs, so we would approve every report, basically. And mac and cheese? I think you eat foods to trigger me. Oop, I forgot to do the thing. From what I read, they're allowing us to re-upload without any hashtag or mention of Team Shell, but I just removed and re-upload. Yeah. Yeah, preemptive is probably good for a lot of people. But 2 letters, or even a specific letter, well, you can't search for a specific letter, and it would be hard to do anything else. Yeah, 2 letters and a colon, I feel like, is benign enough that they wouldn't approve reports, but I guess you'd want to see testing. You think about, yeah, I hope we're both joking. I hope you know I'm joking, and also you're joking. But you put Velveeta and cream cheese in it, didn't you? Is there like just a gray spot on the camera there? I think there is. I think that camera's just dirty. Well, I think I can see it. I have to wash that camera. They pinged the day after I pulled my levels. Mac and cheese. Yeah, mac and cheese, Velveeta. Set me off. Cream cheese, I think, is gross. Like, Velveeta, I think, is objectively disgusting. There's no good reason to eat Velveeta. You're gross. Cream cheese is off-putting in taste and texture, and I feel like mascarpone. Just eat that. Oh, people who are really against MSG. There's only 2 kinds of people who don't like MSG. Idiots, and racists. This isn't a shell job, right? It may have had Velveeta. Gross. Could it be? No, I think it's gonna be this. Oh, nope, I waited too long. I think it's gonna be that, and then kickback, and then I'm gonna land on it, and then... What am I doing wrong there? I normally don't use it. Most macaroni I know. Yeah, pretty gross stuff. You can eat it without no... Well, and there are tons of natural sources of MSG. The whole thing started as a thing to be racist in New York against people from Eastern countries settling in and using a seasoning they hadn't heard of before, because apparently no one had figured out that fucking umami is in tomatoes and mushrooms and corn and everything. Oops. Doing a bad job lurking. You are doing a bad job. And then a lot of people grappled onto it, and then there are, like, hypochondriac idiots who are like, well, no, I do get headaches. You don't know, the studies are wrong. Placebo's not real when I'm mad. Yeah, what am I doing wrong here? Let me try it. Maybe I'm kicking that back on the way up, but then what's the other one for? Did it drop? I remember you brought me a level that had a drop once, but I don't think it was this, because I feel like it was different. And then I said I couldn't do it, and then I did it after like 5 minutes. I think you dropped the shell? You forgot? Didn't you just have to re-upload it? Oh, there we go. That's what it was, isn't it? Different than a shell drop? I think that's what it is. I think that's what we're doing. I just want to catch on the way back down. Yeah, MSG is magical, and you should have it in your kitchen. MSG is equally as important as salt and pepper. Anytime you're like, oh, I want this to be a little bit more savory, I want this a little more succulent, that's what you're looking for. MSG is what you're looking for. Don't lose your momentum there, though. But I'm so good at it. And best I can recall, I believe all repeated attempts to study the whole headache thing show that it is possible if you eat an inordinate amount of MSG, tablespoons of it, on its own, on an empty stomach, which you will also get headaches from doing the same thing with salt, or you will barf, because salt is an emetic. And you don't need to eat much salt to barf. Studies all funded by the salt company. I haven't heard that one, but if somebody said that to me, I would punch them in the face. That's the point where I would be like, nope, we're done. We're done with this conversation. Yeah, I bet we are. You just got owned. Boom, teeth down your throat. I'm done. I've escalated to physical violence. You're so stupid that you're technically meat, and I am allowed to eat you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, MSG also is a great... it can effectively displace some of the salt, especially if you use a ton of salt, which... I don't know. I don't know how people eat stuff that's super high sodium. But some people like it. Some people like too much salt. Yeah, MSG is tasty. Oh, seaweed? Yeah, seaweed stuff all has a bunch of glutamates in it from the seaweed. There's tons and tons and tons of natural sources. Yeah. I don't think. I know there's some other things that'll set me off pretty bad too. Some other food things. I think cream cheese and Velveeta. Hot dogs I think are pretty gross. Like, we have so many better forms of sausage to eat. We have kielbasa and bratwurst and all kinds of things that you can put on a bun. Sports. I'm getting mad about that not being updated. Is it possible seaweed has no MSG? How do you keep getting an F in there? Monosodium fucking glutamate, motherfucker! Ugh. I'm pretty sure seaweed is a common... I think seaweed is where they get a lot of MSG from. Like, I think that's where they refine it from. Yeah, it was originally extracted from seaweed. I'm sure there are some that don't have it, but I'm pretty sure most seaweed has a little bit of natural glutamates in them. What makes it tasty. Hot dogs are gas? Hot dogs give you gas in your ass? Oh. Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets are gross. Like, I get that for a lot of people, garbage food is a comfort food. I just feel like there are better garbage food. Yeah, Hot Dog the cat is excellent. But we tried to get him with hot dogs, because Heidi got them hot dogs, so we had them. And it was meat. I thought, you know, it's disgusting, stinky meat. That's what cats like. Maybe he'd want it, but he did not want it. But he still got named Hot Dog. Unsubscribes. At school, so shit in the old days. They're probably still shit now, I bet. It got warm in here as soon as I turned off the AC. Oh, it got warm and it got humid. Humidity shot up 15 points. Oh. Weather in my little room. Low quality Luigi hat? This one was already out, so you get the lowest quality Luigi. Luigi hat with the face that wiggles. But yeah, like right next to the bags of chicken nuggets, there are bags of chicken chunks and breading. That's just better. Chicken nuggets are the hot dog of birds. Oops, I re-grabbed. How do we make the lowest quality Luigi hat stay forever again? I don't know. I vaguely recall there was some joke about like a community reward to force it on and then force it back off. But, you know, then I was lazy. Then my basement flooded. It was way before that. Ugh. You just want me to be low quality shoujo. Boy, yo. Ooh. Getting worse. I bet the end is right after that spot where we almost made it to. The one time we did it right. It was so long before that. It was. That was too high. Yeah, I vaguely remember some joke about it, doing a back and forth thing. Maybe I decided not to do it so that, so that we could still have the other hat redeems. Maybe that was part of it? Because I would have to turn off all the other hat redeems and point people at the community reward. I need to stop waggling there. And sometimes that turns into just one person dumping all their points every day. And then you'll run out of money for kitties. And then I did it again, immediately after saying I wasn't gonna. We'll give it a few more shots, though. Esports. Oh, or maybe it was, maybe I was digging around in there, and that was when I discovered, because I remember I lost a lot of heart for doing really stupid things in the channel point rewards, when I discovered that we are strictly limited to 50 only. Which seems like such a stupid thing to limit, especially at such an arbitrarily low number. I was having a lot of fun with that, just growing out of control to the point of absurdity, and then we ran into the limits. Oops. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what to do there. I think we just need to drop it at, like, the midpoint. But I wish there was a clear indicator for where. That would be my feedback so far. Anyone like? You got time? You got time to go in and readjust. I kinda wish the basement was a pool. The crawl space has a little bit of a pool thing going, and I have to deal with that as soon as it dries out in there. Once the, once the rest of the basement is dry, I'm gonna dry it out in there. And then put the dirt back and then look at encapsulation. Because it seems like we have a radon problem in there, too. I got a little radon detector on Vine. Oops. And, it says we have a lot of radon in there. Probably have to buy, like, a real professional kit. Chicken nuggets don't do it. McDonald's in general, like, the weird, like, I don't even understand how that becomes comfort food because the low quality is so apparent. Their fancy sauce for their burgers is just ketchup and fucking mayonnaise and fucking, like, pickle shards in it. It's a gross sauce. That's a gross thing to put on your food. Basically just Thousand Island. Which is gross. Remember your first shell jump in life? No. Probably Mario Maker. I didn't start playing Kaizo stuff until after Celeste, and I played Mario Maker before Celeste. Weird down there. So probably some shell jump level in Mario Maker 1. We just did our first shell jump ever, then you kiss the muncher. Are you happier now? Is that what you always wanted? Have a shell jump level, go do that one. Under pressure. Yes, that's good. You did another. Once you pop, you can't stop. Yeah, John's burgers are just sad. That Southwest salad they had was okay. For fast food salad, that was one of the few kind of decent ones. But now they don't have any decent ones, and Panera also gave up on having decent ones. Wendy's is okay, but I feel like fast food got so expensive that it's not worth spending like $9, $10, $15 on one shitty burger. Oops, when you can spend $10, $12, $15 on a not shitty burger at like Five Guys, which isn't amazing, but it's better than a fucking McDonald's burger. No progress. Couple more. This hat is not giving me the strength. Let off. I re-grabbed really awkwardly. I think of other foods that make me mad. Heidi would probably know. But she is working. Maybe I just drop it as I'm popping there. Maybe that's what the blue was there for. The blue is supposed to be the indicator for where to drop it. And you just decided I didn't need that information even when I was asking for help. Did you think it's funny to watch me suffer? That's probably what it is. McChicken? No, it's a giant nugget. It's the same thing. It's sad. That is probably what it is. Yep, I'm dumb. Oh, now it's sad. We've seen enough. It flows good when you're doing it right, but we're bad at it. But you can drop it in there again if you want me to finish it one day. Start tug. All right, Undead. Let's see what you got here. XQ4. 0T2. ESF. One day. One day. Itchy. I just shaved. I'm itchy. Big ol' lava Shellmet run. Undead. Shellmet required. Take a peek. I have some other levels I had to re-upload too. Yeah, well, you can pop them in there. One day. I'm going to close the Q2 day. Because I bet Colombit dropped a Kaizo or a troll level in there. Okay, weird level. Weird setup. 420 seconds to start. At least we get the hat automatically. We have to turn around more carefully there. Weird coin trail. Not a speed run so far, yeah. The second half is really sad. Okay, the coin trail drops out up there. Okay, weird. Okay. So let's jump off and twirl. Okay. Awkward, but at least it's indicated. see what you want me to do, but why wouldn't I just go right here? That's the checkpoint. Okay. Oh, and there's the end. And we don't have a required thing. Can we cheese our way over there? I think we might be able to cheese our way out. Unless it's encapsulated. Yeah, I guess who's been doing a lot of basement stuff. Words like fucking encapsulated. The axe is covered with spikes. Of course it is. Always check for cheese on my levels. Yeah, pretty awkward. The large coin trail there, without any clear indicator on where to twirl, makes it a little confusing what the best way is to do that consistently. I'm sure you figured something out that worked every time you tested it. But a more concise coin trail would make it a lot clearer to the player what you want, and usually twirls are indicated with a quarter sports. A quarter track like that. Just a curved track bit. Yeah, it feels a little tight too. We are up to 4 now. Up to 4 shell jumps, 4 in a row, 4 in midair. Can't really do the double shell jump. Oh, good. A little awkward. 4 against the wall. Now you're ready. Now you're ready for shell jump training levels. Now go play all of Casey's levels. Fine, I don't need a hat. We're either going to backpedal there and then jump at the peak, or we're going to... Oh, weird. Weird and awkward. Yeah, there's some things people do when they're trying to avoid doing, like, Kaizo difficulty stuff. But they want their level to be really tough. One of them is putting too many enemies, or, like, you have to fight Bowser, but with, individual shells that I give you, and they're really hard to find, or some dumb shit like that. Just terrible fucking tedious boss fights. And then sometimes you get these really, really awkward jumps that just do not flow great. Jumping on spikes feels better. What do you mean? But yeah, there's nothing wrong with going for, like, aiming for precision platforming. But I would definitely take a look at what precision platforming experiences often look like. Like, think of what you might see in Celeste and other precision platformers, Super Meat Boy, that try to get you to do something very precise, but pretty clearly indicate how it's supposed to work versus this kind of wide area where we just sort of fart through it and can't even really see where we're landing until we're committed. Awkward. Very awkward. Very, very awkward. I think we're going to have to jump back and then jump again. Okay, that's where we're landing. Need drugs and coffee and pee. Oh.
Excuse me. I have to piss. Out of my penis.
I'll be right back. And then we will try it a few more times.
Can you feel how your lungs are dissolving your physical self? Keep breathing. Isn't it pleasurable to pay attention to how your lungs are reacting relatively to the temporal dimensions? If you want to save secretaries, think of what it means to be a wife. If we all pull together, we can make world hunger plummet to an all-time low. If you will not try, someone else will. Say to yourself, life matters. Social congregation stomps on more threats than weaknesses can.
All right. And we're back. Let's see here. Let's take a peek at it in the viewer. See if there's any dev stuff here so we can skip it and see if we can find our own cheese. Why do you keep saying dubs? You did it on a 9th shell jump ever, and we cleared the muncher and died. That's what you call success. Now you can die. You never do dev exits. Well, you know, that's what every single person who has ever done a dev exit says. See here, browser. Well, no, it's not a dev power-up. It's just a secret that I don't want anybody to find except for me. A pipe goes down here, and then we get another Shellmet in the lower area, which does rising lava, which went pretty hard on the coin trail, but at least looks pretty clear. Oh, bouncers. Wow, and then a fuck you if you're not doing the lava. Then you did a speed run, yeah. Wow, and then a pipe on top of spikes. I guess it's technically not naked. Yikes. And then you do another check for the shell. Okay. And no dev power-ups. So far. Oh, wait, not that one. This one. No cats. We don't need all those cameras. Okay. Well, right, but everybody always tells you. And that's what I was getting at too, is sometimes when you have a alternative high difficulty level that doesn't quite color in the lines, you usually have ways around that awkwardness by skipping it. Because most people who do things that they want to be really difficult, they don't want to actually do it themselves. God, that's awkward. We can retry the jump. Unless we're dumb. You love learning hard stuff? Yeah, then play hard stuff. Yeah, I think that'll help a lot too. Yeah, check out Team Shell if you haven't. There's gonna be a lot of people re-uploading stuff to check out too, so it'll probably be extra hopping if it hasn't been. And Team Jump. Team Jump is a lot more awkward jump and ROM hackier esports experiences. Whereas Team Shell is a lot of shell stuff and a lot of tech. Which isn't bad, it's just a different path to difficulty. That kind of stuff can help give you an idea of how high difficulty stuff can still flow well, be really satisfying, and not leave the player feeling blind or confused what you expect, or annoyed at a jump like jumping off of that claw. Usually you want the player to understand exactly what they're doing, like where and how many twirls I need to do there. That's the kind of thing that you could make clear to me with indicators, and it would be helpful. Because having trouble with consistency here doesn't feel like I'm doing it wrong. It feels like the level isn't communicating effectively to me, which a tighter coin trail would also help with. And this, I don't know if I'm failing on height with the claw or what there. That's the first time we made it over. But this is just such a pissy little thing to have to do. Okay. Seems like we don't need to do the spike jump. Figured that's what it's going to be. I also really don't like, God. We have to land on that one little spot there, not go all the way over. At least there's a coin trail to it. I don't like having to jump off screen, off camera like that. Like you can't really see exactly where you are. Which again feels awkward, but not in a way that communicates clearly to the player what you expect. Nintendo could have done something about that. They could have done a little indicator, like a little bubble indicator like we have in Smash, or magnifying glass. But without that, it just feels bad. Yeah, it still feels pretty blind, because it's not clear where you're landing or where we're going. And we even saw the other side when we were trying to cheese it. Yeah, the twirl expectations aren't clear. Seems like we need to hit it. Yeah, we need to hit it really hard to clear that and then jump right away. Or we need to do that really awkward twirl that I just did to get through there. Pretty awkward. I'll give it one more shot here, but that claw, I would say, is what's ruining it for me. Like, it starts a little slow. And then the expectation after that, in that segment right beneath us here, not being clear for how you want us to do it. If you run straight through and don't twirl, it all lines up. That's confusing also because you clearly want the player to twirl here to get under there, so it's not indicating your twirls, especially when you need it in some places and don't need it in other ones, is a bad call. You wanted the player to triple jump there, yeah. Yeah, which we had an alternative to, which it was easy to think the alternative was necessary because you don't indicate where you want the player to twirl. I don't think we can not twirl in the beginning. I don't think there's any way for that to work. Yeah, that's a pretty hard pullback. Look at it. But I don't think it's even a case of, no, you don't need to twirl. It's, yeah, no, there's no way we're getting the momentum to swing in there without the twirls. Which is also why stuff like indicators can be really helpful. Lots of people bitch about yellow paint. It's not happening. Lots of people bitch about yellow paint, but when you don't have any other options to clearly guide the player, yellow paint can be really, really helpful. And in this case, yeah, paint it up. Give us some twirl indicators. No. Yeah, lower segment looked like it could have been fun, but we're not getting down there. 0 clears. Yeah. All right, Columba, let's see what you got. If you end up reworking it, feel free to bring it back. We'll take another look at it. Yeah, that claw especially is pretty awkward. It's pretty awkward to get that jump right. And with the twirls before that being really awkward, it's a frustrating level to die and reattempt. At the very least, the first thing that you're doing is pretty smooth.
No.
Troll life, living the death. Let's see what the translator gives us. Oh. Multiplayer versus tag. What are you doing, you monster? Description: Troll Collection Living with Trolls is a lighthearted course where the player casually watches over the carefree antics of Mario and his friends as... And then it cuts off. Find a gem level. And then it cuts off. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, translator. Dude, I don't think we know this person. Guy. I avoided it. I avoided the gender, and then I realized, you know, I can just say it. I think it's clear from the me. Oh, eggnog coffee. What? What do you mean Z? What the hell is under me? Oh. Is that a muncher? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it just starts touching you. It just starts nipping at your heels down there. That's weird as fuck. Oh, that's mean. Oh, that's silly. Oh, well, but you must have played through it, right? About how long is it? Uh-oh, Muncher coming. Okay, I guess we have to hold left coming out of there. I thought we needed the mushroom for the damage boost there. About 30 minutes. Oh, there's the other mushroom. Okay, I get it. Hope that's not too hard to get right. Seems like the rain cooled down, which is good. Let me just make sure that I'm not in a tornado. Weather. No, still tornado watch. Expiring at 8 p.m. Oh, so it either is expired or is going to expire. Flash flood warning, it looks like. Flood warning. Special marine warning. I don't know what that is. But it does look like the tornado concerns are over, which is good. Don't have to worry about the kitties. Well, bring chat back up here. There we go. Okay, we can just wait for it, and then it's really fast. Good. Mean. Mean. Ugh. Doot. Fuck off. Got him. That coin up there was suspicious enough to make me stop. Esports. Okay. So I could have. Okay. Okay, fine. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the actual order of operations is now. I feel like we're seeing more and more of that. We're like, the setup is clear, and then it isn't clear, and then becomes clear after it plays out again. Which, so far, feels like layering rather than torture. Or lying with extra steps. Oh, I forgot. That's why the fucking camera looks weird. I forgot to turn on the other light. Oh, late now. So we do this. And we do that. And then we're in trouble either way, probably. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Tornado probably stuck middle. Yeah, maybe. Illinois likes it. I know Oklahoma likes him, too. My father used to have to travel to Oklahoma for some post office related thing, and they would have tornadoes. They always made him do it in tornado time. Oh, just go in the pipe, huh? Yeah. That's a long setup for this hand. That's it. Okay. I mean, I had this fireball here too, but that's fine. Covered the spread. Yeah, the double power-up setup there, like the double damage boost setup there, really puts a lot of pressure on the player in a way that's better than something pushing against them. That creates a really organic pressure. That works really, really well. Made me quite dumb for a second there till we figured it out. Okay, we can actually skip that. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, it gets caught in there either way. Okay. Then wait, what if we do this? I guess we can't get that anyways. That's fine. You don't see night sky in Super Mario Bros. 3 very often. This is actually a really good music box. Yeah, the music box works really, really well for this thing. So mean. For some reason I thought I would go extra super high, which I did not. That's pretty good. That's a stupid, stupid little thing to do, and that's pretty funny. Oh. Oops. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, that's cute that it works either way too. That's nice. If you detonated a POW while they were standing there, you could make that work the other way too. You could smear some 90 on that. I bet the player would watch the coin fall before they could jump in there too. They could jump for the coin though. Oh, okay. What's this then? Oh, that's a problem. Just search art and puzzle and superplex boom many troll levels. Nice. But this one's tagged speedrun multiplayer versus. That is funny though. Figured out a way to find him. Ugh. Still got it by specific tags. I wonder if Japan has a Team Shell equivalent or a different tag that they use. Like, I wonder if the moderation was specifically targeting sports, North American levels. But that's a smart thought too. I wonder if Team Shell and Team whatever other teams were dealing with reporting issues like that, I wonder if they could elect really specific tags for finding the levels that would be unlikely to go together. And make it easier to find them. That would be using the systems that are there. In a way that would make it really hard for somebody to target them specifically. Wow. Aw, of course. Of course I did that. Oh. Oh, the Forgetti is gonna get me. Coffee or no? You were a defender. We'll be giving you a dummy tag. Oh, does he have like a chat thing that does that? Or like a channel point reward that does it? I guess he would still do it. Automation for that kind of thing would be nice. Specifically so that Jack could do things while you're ignoring them and then you look back and see 5 dummy tags floating on your head. Oops, I looked at chat. Even though it's literally in front of the screen, I looked at the other one. You hit the note block and wait for the troll, it's more funny. Guess we'll see when we get there. What was that Outlook? Oh, it's hot tub filter time. Hot tub. No, it's pool furnace. God damn it. I'm falling apart over here. It's time to change the furnace filter. I did that to myself. Oh, yeah, I'm getting a little antsy. Gotta get my legs stretched here. Doot, doot, doot. Well, I don't know if I can wait. Oh, it's more funny. I guess we'll see when we get there. Oh, the Poketroll probably, right? Yeah, let's see what that actually does. Kills them one at a time and then gets stuck. We can't break it this way? No, we can't break it this way. I thought we'd be able to still hit it, but it looked like no. Oh, wow. Oh. Ow. Oh. Reclining time. Do 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 do. Normally Spike Ball leaves. I wonder... Yeah, it's probably a low gravity thing that it just keeps rebouncing. Ooh, the yawns. Maybe I can get to sleep early today. That'd be nice. That'd be nice if all the rain went in the ground and is done. It's only a little. I don't like that line there. Oh, come on. That's too good a read, buddy. That's too good a read. The dummy tag's maxed in general? Let me see. I thought you were just being weird. We were in the balls, but we're actually in the balls. Yeah, that's Nana Peepums. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's all maxed out. Yeah, I saw him... Oh, a Yamaka, even. I saw him go live the other day. And then, you know, I was in the basement. Basementing. Just too bad. I haven't been able to watch, see what Defender's been doing in a long time. I'm sure he doesn't want anyone to ask him how it... Well, okay, no. I feel like if you wear a yarmulke in your stream, you do have to be prepared for somebody to be like, oh, so how's it going over there? Like, that's just gonna happen. He probably has something in there. I would imagine he has something in there like, hey, don't ask me about Israel. Weird times. Oh, he touches me either way? Oh, I thought it was a catch on me going to the right. Okay, rude. I guess I won't jump? I guess I'll wait? I don't know what I'll do there now. Oops. Oops. Max dummy. Sports. I need a couple. I'd need a lot. We'd have to have them on both cameras. I'm dying. I'm dying. Luigi has taken all of my brain cells. It has been a week. I am glad that we streamed. Having the stream, if nothing else, anchors my schedule to reality so that I don't forget what day it is. And lose track of time and sleep at crazy times, but the crazy time sleeping is going to continue for a while. Amazon's been fucking me with the line times. No, I'm giving you a refund. Motorcycle helmet is lazily disabled by getting refunds when you redeem it. I don't want to dig it out of the box, and I don't want to wear the motorcycle helmet. I guess I gotta put it on for 1 second, and then kept the points. But I'm too tired to even imagine ways to be a dick. Oh, I am gonna turn the AC up a little bit, though. I put it on dry, and now it's cold and a little dry. I want it to be a little colder. A little drier. Unballed. I'm just gonna grab this one that's on top. Wow. Oh, my head is hot. Oh, well, here's some more stuff to put on. Can I get to the crab? Oh, I feel it. I feel the crab. Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky the crab was on top. I was almost out of effort. Ice to cool you down? Where's blue? Oh. It's just weak to ice beam. I feel like it wasn't ice colored. Or no. No, ice was weak to hot plasma beam. I guess I'll pin it to the crab cap and then I'll try not to move. Because the crab cap isn't on so good. Is it that? Maybe it's that. No. Oh, we need to break it. We need to break it first. I get it. We need to break it first. Time someone out for a minute. Time out madly. I'm pretty sure this also unmods you. 1 minute, 77 seconds. Uh-oh. What's happening? I had to move. Can I get the crab on there a little more? Oh. Maybe? No. No. Crab, no stick to wig. Oh. I can see 80% of the screen. Timed out madly for 77 seconds. With the right click thing, it's not super accurate. Is that all the things here? We did low quality Luigi, he's gone. Unballed, crab, Metroid, and timeout. And cat. Oh, wait. I think I see it. This guy first. Then we wait. Now I can fucking bail. But also the door's fake? What's gonna happen if I go up here? Oh. Oh, you're putting pressure on me. I'm gonna try the door. Hey, I was expecting bullshit. Glad we got the checkpoint. The crab cap has inspired me. Be better at Mario Maker. 3 and 3. These setups are always really suspicious now. 4-port charging block. I just needed one of those. I just needed a bunch of them, and that's a pack of them. Grab them really quick. Thanks, Bezos. Missed something. See it again on the next one. Natalie, you should be untimed out now. Test the microphone. Yep, and you're unmoderated. Is there a remod thing on right click? No, of course not. That would be too easy. Now I have to type. Mod. case sensitive. There was a claw that grabbed a bomb. This is a different door now. Come on, there were only 3. You're not gonna get me. I held the bomb, and then I stayed put. 4 and 2, so not a different door again. Man, a twice just made entirely out of the laziest lie possible. Feels like it has to be for some other reason. We can even see it falling there. But maybe we'll see why later. Oops. Metroid is eating the brain that the crab stole. Ooh. I saw it. I was there. Doo-doo. Oh, weird. Did you see that? Hang on. Watch all those P blocks when we spawn in here. Oh, can't die. Can't die. It looked like all of them had something poof behind them, so I wonder what the fuck that is. If there's going to be some very crazy... CP1? Oh, aw, the little UFO watched me. That was a lot of upside down pipes. Oh, I did it myself. What pooped? What pooped? Oh, uh-oh. Excuse me. How do you spell soft lock in Japanese? Hey, thanks a lot for the fall there, Mr. Purple Butterfly.
Following. Thank you.
Fuck. Unfortunately, the queue is closed for now, but we will be back. Looking a little less stupid, maybe equally as stupid, on Wednesday. Shit. Floppy wiener next to a lock. Where? Where's the wiener? That's a happy face. Floppy wiener next to a lock. Yeah, I guess you could do hieroglyphics. You could draw something soft and then a lock. But I feel like if you draw a floppy wiener next to a lock, that's a different implication. That's a weird chastity implication. I see those weird chastity things come up on Vine all the time. Oh, yep. I feel like it's weird that there are so many people who want that there are that many people buying them that they keep coming up. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, from the top here. Like, you know, you see pretty normal dildos and sex toys and vibrators pop up. That's normal. I understand those being new products. That makes sense. Only one time have I seen, like, one of those monster fucking tentacle dildos pop up. Which makes sense. You wouldn't think there would be such a huge client base for that on Amazon that they would pop up all the time. But the little dick cages, man. And all kinds of weird different ones. One that had a fucking rod for Prince Albert sounded out people. Like, is there really, there's really that many people on Amazon who are like, oh, you know what I need? I need prison for my dick with a rod that goes down the shaft. Oh, I should see if Bezos has one of those for me. I want to know what's up here, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to get blocked out by those guys, right? I totally. And that is why the chat is... That's why the stream is 18 plus. So then is this whole path fake? Probably. Oh, or maybe not. I don't know. I guess we'll see. See on the next one. Oh, it does look different over there. Okay. Yeah, it does look different. It's just this left part that's different. So maybe the other room is used on a CP1. That's what's going on with all those sports. Weird, blocked, P-blocks there. Mr. Beast had monster toy business? That's dumb. Did Mr. Beast do a dildo company? That would be really funny. Like, I hate him, but that would be really funny. Better than the fucking chocolate. Oh, wow. Yeah, look, the little alien comes out every time. They made a spot for him. They timed that out. Oh. Aw. Am I being punished? Up? Up where? M? I have a good handle on this hint. Up? Up? Go up a Naked Pipe's ass, I guess? Or do you mean, did Mr. Beast just have a regular toy business, not an asshole toy business? I assume everybody who's buying those absolutely, like, hyper-massive, catastrophic, fucking, like, giant dildos are shoving up their ass. Because coos just don't go that deep. But I guess I don't know. I don't want to Google it. Ugh. Yeah, we do that. Maybe we don't need to do that? This one is a regular pipe. Maybe there's some other regular pipes too? Huh. It looks like he's there to wait punish? Okay. What am I to have thrown up? Ugh. Oh, rude. God damn it. Oh. I figured something was gonna come, but I thought I should wait in case it was a mushroom or something. That's, what she said, also, I guess? The president was described as having a mushroom-shaped thing. Aww. Punished for not flipping the switch. Oh, maybe that's from that little girl biting it in that one report. Oh. Maybe that's why him and Elon got along so good that they both have mangled dicks. Oh my god, I think we're onto something. Yeah, it must be that one. Looks like he's gonna land on that one. Yeah, maybe we're onto something. Maybe this is the next Da Vinci Code. Okay, this is just a mislead, I guess. I can't tell if some of this is we're gonna do it later differently, or if there's just a bunch of weird misleads to fuck with me. Calm down. Calm down, Mr. Tom. Why was there a mushroom check if I had a mushroom? Aw, rude. Pops in. Purple Butterfly pops in, probably has a level ready to go, gets annoyed that the queue's not open, and then I immediately resume talking about dicks. I bet I make a good first impression on people who pop in at 10 at night. I have been meaning to try later streams again to see if Mario Maker's a little bit more poppin', but I guess we can look at the little count over here. Fresh. Oh, 311. No, it's worse at night. It's way worse at night. But less viewers could just mean less people streaming and more people wanting someone to do it. So I guess it's worth trying. We need to try different time slots, but we need to get everything back to normal. Oh, I wonder what would have happened if I ignored him. Maybe he would have done something cool. Oops. Struggling. And itchy. Air conditioner's kicking in. That's helping a little bit. With the heat, not with the itchy. Remove all hats. Yeah, I got that. Oh. Hair is also legally a hat. Ugh. Enjoy the bald spot. There it is. Seems worse. I think it's time to start shaving pretty soon. It seems worse. Starting to look like a political podcaster. Liberal political podcaster. Conservatives, they all have nice toupees and wigs. Doot, 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 doot. At night or early morning, more European viewers. Yeah, I used to stream pretty late, and we got a lot of EU folks, a lot of Germans. I had a Frenchie regular and a German regular. They're gone now. But they're probably over Mario Maker, too. That's the thing, is a lot of people have just kind of moved on. Do. Well, now I suspect I don't want a mushroom. Or do I? Shit. I feel like I don't if they're going to be like that. So let's skip them. And let the icicle do it? You're going to move them up, aren't you? I thought the icicle was going to break it. Icicles? Don't icicles break breakable blocks? Holy shit. How many things did I just solve by waiting? Well, let's do the intended thing first. We got the checkpoint anyway. That's rude. See that blue pipe in there. Now, does it flip again if we wait? Or was that specifically something we had to do the first time there? And did we accidentally just see the CP3 of it all or whatever? Guess we don't know. Yeah, I know there are two there are two types of icicles. I thought they could break breakable blocks. They are difficult to differentiate though in SMB3 style, especially at night. Those are very close to the same color. You wanted me to go in that obvious pipe? That's so mean. Yeah, a lot of them, it can be pretty hard to tell. Unless they're right next to each other. Aw. This is hard now. There we go. But I thought the icicle was going to break the block. I was right about the don't get mushroom. Sports. Sports. God damn. Thanks, coffee. Chill. And then go on the red pipe, probably. Yeah, it's cut pretty short, too. So there's hair here. But you put bright lights on it, and it just turns invisible. I haven't dyed it in a while, too. Usually I dye it dark. Which helps it look less bad, I think. Which, I'm honestly, I'm only keeping it because Heidi really likes it. Once it's bad, once it's pretty much as bad as it looks right now, I want to just shave it and just, nah, no more hair. I'll do that shaved head sideburns thing and make people uncomfortable. Wait, how is this also an anti? Is this an ante or am I... I mean, it sure looks like an ante. I see a spike up there. There's a glory hole by the pipe. Oh, did I miss something else over there? Okay. Probably too late now to record and go back. What is that fucking beeping noise? Oh, this is a bad ante. I hope it's a timer for Mercy. This is a bad ante. Because Mr. Big Ball's here. He is very slow about giving me another large nut. There, finally. But they're not even cycled close together. There's a Mercy, yeah, thank God. Yeah, I feel like turning off little balls would be helpful when we start doing big balls. Ah, there it is. Hello. Hello, Mercy. We're leaving. I'm not interested in any more ball riding. Oh, that's rough. Glad there's a Mercy. Ooh. So yes, this pipe. No red pipe. Oops. Goddamn. That's so mean. So mean to ding-dong me. Oh. My coffee is just 2 shots of espresso and eggnog. Like, I don't know, 500 milliliters of eggnog. Probably like 1,200 calories of eggnog. Shit, I did it again. God damn it. I want to hold down. It is good. It's been a long week. Oh, it has been a long week. And I thought, I'm just going to pour eggnog in here. Usually I'll water it down and I'll put a little bit of like coconut sweetener in there. No. Nope, just eggnog and coffee. Because there was bunny nog, there was Easter eggnog, and there was bunnies and eggs on it, and I think that's the whole connection. It's like, look, bunnies and Easter eggs and eggnog. Easter eggnog. Easter eggnog, that's what it was. Easter egg, a nog. But I'm glad. I was glad to see lots of eggnog again, instead of just the one brand of all year eggnog. That isn't great, and is really, really rich. Okay, go and pipe. This door? Yeah, which door? Down here? That door? Oh, probably that door, huh? Damn it. Can I choose not to participate and die? I cannot. Death is not around. Mushroom Troll before CP2. You were only... You're only lonely. What? Maybe it's a fun ante? Oh no. Are you sending me back to this one? Rude. Rude. It is not. It is not a fun ante. Oh. Come to me, Roy. Roy's our boy. Roy's our boy sounds worse now. I feel like the presence of pedophilia in America is so high that anything talking about children immediately makes me think of it. Which, I don't know if that's my fault or the president's fault, but I'm gonna blame the president. Aw, professional machete. Oh well, $19 couldn't have been that nice. That would have been fun though. putting together a big camping trip, for a buddy of mine's, whatever, getting married party thing, whatever you call it. Bachelor party? So now I want to get dumb camping stuff. Don't suppose Roy is connected to the repeating color switches? He might be. Over here just cleaning my glasses, but maybe we need to do this, but I don't see why we would unless the switches also flipped when we cross over there. He's putting it together. I'm putting together camping stuff that I get for free to play with. Hoping I get lucky and I turn up one of those really big, like 1,000 watt-hour batteries on Vine. That'd be nice. Yeah, I'm not putting it together. I am putting together food plans. I'm going to do a lot of the cooking. I like cooking in a pit, and I have meat discounts, which I think it'll be fun. People like meat. I think it's going to be all boys, and boys like meat. I also tend to not trust a lot of other people's food handling because other people are gross. Okay, go directly into the pipe. God damn. Roy the man? Yeah, Roy the man doesn't fit. Roy's our boy. I just don't like saying our boy. Wow, again with that? Do I want to take damage? Missed the coin. Did I? That's the end of the level, right? Oh, you fucker! God damn it, it's definitely the end of the level. So mean. I feel like I'm missing a lot, though, then. What was that weird door? It really felt like there was a second path. Got him. Yeah. Got him. Yeah, I feel like we dodged a good number of things, which is nice. I got piped. I got piped.
Got him!
Tried to jump. I could have... That looked like it was the end. So this must be the fake CP1. And then the flip. Pipe was visible and low down. I didn't see it. Okay, that's what all that stuff was. That was part of setting up the CP1. So maybe this is literally just a CP1. We don't have a, we don't have a coin or anything that we could use to control this, so I think that was just a flat fucking CP1. Totally fucking perfunctory CP1. No purpose. Yeah. Yeah, we don't really have any other ways to manipulate to do any type of jank like that, right? Oh, sorry, Dialexow. Queue's closed. You can set that on the description, but you know, you're looking for streams with viewer levels and just dropping it. Maybe you're a bot. Maybe you don't even really exist. Maybe you don't read English. But we will be back Wednesday. Doing viewer levels again. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers fucking crossed. Ooh. USB-C male to USB-A female. Okay. Proceeding. Getting ready to finish. Looking forward to finishing. Yeah, I don't know. The CP1 had nothing to offer. It seemed like there might have been a bunch of inversion stuff here. Maybe we'll see that when we make our way back to CP2. But I don't see how we would, because... No, no, that makes me extremely suspicious of you. The only time anybody has ever offered me to, like, play a level or do something for a sub, it's always been a piece of shit. And I do have an explicit rule against deliberate pieces of shit or, bean burritos or that kind of thing. Those are not acceptable. If your level isn't designed to be fun, I don't want it. But no, just come when the queue's open. I got a little schedule going. I'm pretty unemployed, but I like to keep to a schedule. Helps keep my head shiny. With all the lights on? Wait, don't I have a camera screen? Isn't one of these camera? Pikachu camera? Yeah. Where's my hat? Where's a hat? I've misplaced the hat. The green hat I wear every day. Yeah, it does look a lot older when the hair's gone, when the hair's shiny. Now I'm gonna dye it. Oh, I forgot everything. I forgot everything. Yeah, Dialexio. Dialexio? I-E-O-U-N-A. Sometimes Y? You got all the vowels going there except for Y. And that omission also makes me not trust you. So change your username to have a Y, and then come back Wednesday, and then we'll play your level for a sub. Yeah, I'm a little past dinner time. And Heidi's baking dinner. We had a tornado warning too, but I think that's gone. I think we're good on that. So I don't have that excuse. They might be serious, and then I could get $3. And that is $3. That isn't even enough to buy a hamburger anymore, though. I feel like, oh, what would, you know, everybody's a whore for the right price, right? But I feel like if you really wanted me to suffer, if you really wanted to pay me to suffer, $500, I'd say, is walking around money. That's a big enough chunk of cash. I'm like, you know what? $500 could do something. $500 could keep me floating while I'm looking for a job for a little while. Even a couple of months, maybe. Okay, so we don't want a mushroom, right? And there's another door back there. So let's grab the checkpoint. Let's check out what's going on with this door, then. What a monster. What a monster this guy is. I told about... Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant that other door that we saw underneath. The door next to the correct pipe in the pit there. I didn't know you meant this door. But I appreciate it, and I wish I was smarter. But yeah, I think that's a really good idea that we kind of had today with me just pulling up a little emulator and sticking it in the corner here. Let's stick it right here. While we wait for the ante to time out. In ones, especially ones that don't have a mercy, will be really nice for managing frustration when I would like to finish the level, but I don't want to sit here for 4 minutes and do nothing. Yeah, the timing on that is awful. Yeah, I bet they do. I bet they do. I wanted to learn Japanese. The middle school and the first high school I went to only did Spanish and French and German. And I tried to do Spanish, and it was a whole thing. Another high school that I went to later offered Japanese, but they were phasing it out, so they only had Japan 2 and one more semester of Japan 1, but they would not let me join Japan 1 mid-semester, which was really annoying. Wipe that square off here. But I thought that would have been really useful to learn because back then, in the 90s, in the early aughts, games used to come out not globally, but regionally, and games came out in Japan 6 months to a year early, and I was constantly pissed off that local store would have Mega Man Battle Network in Japanese available for like $100, like they upcharged for it. But, you know, you can't read anything in a fucking card battle game. You need to be able to read to know where to fucking go. I think I played the Japanese version of Mega Man Battle Network 2 for like 1,000,000 hours and could do nothing with it, and then waited for the American version. But I really wanted to learn Japanese so I could play games early. I thought that would be fucking cool as fuck. Culturally, I don't think I would be a good fit in Japan, just generally. Oh yeah, I did see the pipe down there. Let's look back and see if we can see where the exit is. Unload in. Culturally, I don't think I would gel good with Japan, but the food over there is some of my favorite cuisine. I can't see the end. Yeah, very polite, not big on eye contact, and I have, yeah, I guess you never really get that on stream, but I used to have a lot of trouble maintaining eye contact as a kid and stuttered and was a fucking weirdo. And one of the ways I got over that was just going too hard at it. And a lot of people still tell me I have a staring problem. Or the way you look at people makes them uncomfortable, and they ask me to talk to you about it. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm having trouble with how to clear over that. Maybe there's something in the way there that I'm not seeing too. But yeah, so that, the staring stuff, not being polite, thinking being gross is funny, hype-mogging everyone. Jump like a duck? Duck jump? Quack. Quack squat. Quack a squat? Quack a quack? Oh yeah, okay. Wait. Was it very clearly only one tile high and I'm blind and dumb? Oh. Take me to the vet and put me down. Yeah. Put me down. Sushi. Yeah, sushi's good. I actually don't love, I like sushi that doesn't have I don't like seafood at all. I do not like seafood. I do like kimbap a lot, but I think I think I would fit better with Korean culture, but I think I hate Korea more. Korea is like India light, I feel like, with their bigotry, with and their color class culture stuff. Oh, there. I see it. I see it. I see where it is now. Was that also visible? And I'm extra dumb? Yeah, I'm glad we got back to CP1 pretty quick. I'm a little disappointed that the CP1 had almost no purpose to exist as other than a gotcha. It's always disappointing with the CP1. The 50 coin was hiding it. Yeah, it's under the 50 coin. You can see just the tiniest bit of it right as it starts to scroll there. It was well hidden. But I feel like that's a joke that, without a punchline, it's just like... It's kind of a knock-knock joke. Like, if a knock-knock joke just ends with you hitting the other guy over and over, you're just like, that's not a joke, you're just a dick. Like, you need to have some creative follow-up to it, or you were just going knock-knock, who's there, and then right in the face. A little bit of a disappointing end. And then we go right there, and then we get it. Yeah, and it would be nice if there was a if the fail state revealed the correct state, especially since it looks like we go right next to it for the reveal there. It would have been nice to see what was happening and what was intended for me to do correctly. That would have been nice, but overall pretty good. There were some really, really, really funny ideas in there. Really happy the Auntie had a way out, and it wasn't much work to get back from the soft lock, which was also really nice. Let's do one of these. Just one quick one, and then I gotta get out of here. Gotta do food. Gotta do food with Heidi. We're doing some Korean barbecue. But yeah, I really like kimbap. Kimbap is a lot like sushi, but they do a savory instead of sweet rice. Which, honestly, kimbap with sweet rice, I don't know if it's blasphemy or not, but I don't care. It's great. But they do a more savory sticky rice, and then they do beef. They do beef and meat. Traditional meats, and it's really good. Yeah, it's cooked meat, yeah. I guess you could put raw beef on it if you really wanted to. But yeah, it's nice. Sometimes it's fried in egg a little bit, but usually it's pretty similar to sushi. But savory and meat, beef stuff. But sushi places around all over the place in America do vegetarian stuff like avocado and broccoli. I really like avocado sushi. Oh, that's just avocado. None of this fucking California roll shit or a bunch of fucking cream cheese. Hey, it's not laggy. Oh, yes it is. I'm blue. You go in red. I guess. Really, Mario? My god. This is a really stupid countdown. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, South Korean stuff is pretty good too. Pretty interesting cuisine. Wait, I'm okay. For a second I thought it was Mario because we were perfectly in sync. Okay, who's the crazy person who's building this level who's like, oh yeah, people are gonna fucking do the wall jumps to get a fucking little speed boost in multiplayer versus. Like, really? Oh, for fuck's sake. Speaking of wanting to punch people in the face. At least it's only 3.
Thanks.
God, I hate this game. Why duck jumping? I don't know. Seemed faster. Seemed like maybe I could skip some ice cubes. Yeah. Eel stinks. Eel smells bad to me. Whatever floats your boat. If you like seafood, I bet sushi is fucking great. But it just doesn't do it for me. I don't know why. But it never has clicked with me, really. Fillet of fish I would eat occasionally as a child. But it was just because it was provided to me, but I never really liked it. And that was the only fish I had as a child, so maybe that was it, that I was never exposed to it? No, that's a boo. Come on. Snowballs. Yeah, kimbap's good. At the same time, Japan's actual, like, respect for other people, like, I might actually be nicer if I was in a place where people were nicer, in a place where people wear masks, in a place where people, like, care about each other and treat each other nice. I think that, like, that would be good for me. I am courteous. Like, I'm a very exceptionally courteous driver. I'm big on the treat others how you'd like to be treated, so I can be disregarding of the social contract. Yeah, I guess, yeah, a lot of sexism. That would probably ruin it again. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. That's on me. Big on egalitarianism, too, to the point of maybe absurdity. Yeah. Weather's okay. Yeah, the rain seems to have stopped. And the tornado stuff didn't come back. I think we're okay. I want to try to change the tags. Damn it. Damn it! I want to change the tags on all multiplayer versus levels. Not even worth booing. Oh, did my printer stop? My printer looks frozen. Uh-oh. Printer looks halted. Aw, thermal runaway. Fuck! Something's wrong. Print was going so good, too. Yeah, base amount that rotates for my screen in the bedroom. Maybe the humidity. It's pretty humid over there. You're fucking soft locked? Oh my god, fuck you, guy. What a terrible level. I hate multiplayer versus. Let me do one more. I want a good level. I wanted to boot that one, but I want a good level. Can't help myself. But yeah, Korea does that same weird, like, you're a better person the lighter you are thing, and that makes me so angry. India's definitely worse about it. It's basically institutionalized there. It hasn't been that long since they thought women should light themselves on fire, throw themselves on the pyre when their husband died. It's illegal now, but it still happens. Oh, Mario. Oh, fuck me. Damn, we had a thing going. Yeah, a little flexible base amount to Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Luigi. Oh. Yeah, I really hate how much speed you lose on the twirl. Sorry, Luigi. Well, at least we got one good one. At least we got one good one. We should hopefully be back on Wednesday. And hopefully I will have some stuff set up for bouncing over to Super Mario World. To just play a little bit of something. Imagine if Versus had text-speech. That would actually be really funny if we could... Wait, can't you do that? Isn't there? I think there's a setting that does text-to-speech. Yeah, we should have cats back too. Isn't there a setting that does text-to-speech for the Versus noises? For the Versus statements? I swear to God that was a thing and I turned it off, maybe? Message settings. Yeah, look. Speech on. I guess we don't hear it? I guess we have it on and I ignore it completely. Well, this is just people that I'm friends with, I guess. These people have, like, never played. Or only played a few times. Okay, I don't believe that I've only played 62 matches. Yeah, no, I don't believe that for a second. 62 doesn't make sense to be in S. Need to get some industrial fans to prevent mold due to the humidity. Yeah. We have 2 large dehumidifiers running down there. And eventually we'll get big fans, but we have 2 big dehumidifiers running, which will help. For now, there isn't too much we can do to deal with it. Maybe on this. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Maybe it doesn't count from the Switch 1 when it transferred over. Probably why. Entire basement sounded like a server room, but worse. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'll often do that. The dehumidifiers will do a pretty good job of pulling the moisture out. We haven't had, it didn't really get into the wood, which is helpful, other than what humidity can do, and most of that'll come back out before mold can be a really serious issue. But especially if you have a very bad flooding issue and it gets into the wood, then it can spread. Especially if there's already dry rot, serpulacarins or something like that. I can't remember the actual name for it. Present, moisture can then it can rip through like fucking wildfire. And it's a lot worse once it's established. It doesn't need much humidity to thrive. But it can also become established if you have too much humidity. But yeah, we will be running big dehumidifiers as much as we can. 2 years, 3 months. That's a long time. If I had those big fans, if those big fans come up on Vine, I sure as fuck would grab them, but not yet. Haven't seen one to grab. But the dehumidifiers will do a pretty good job of getting humidity. Yeah, hopefully cats will be back. We'll be back. 3 years, 3 months, 2 days. Would you guys pop in at the same day? Pretty much? What's that petting? What's that petting? Cat girl. You have a Facebook, you can look on Marketplace. Oh yeah. Although I bet that's pretty much the only thing I use Facebook for anymore. I bet a lot of those are going real fast. I bet. We went to go get some sandbags and they were just gone. They were just gone. Oh. Yeah, maybe somebody's giving them away or selling them for cheap, specifically to help people who are dealing with flooding. You could see. Can't hurt to look. Sports. They removed all hats. Yeah, I think that's it. Ladies, a little bit. Have a good night. We'll be back Wednesday, hopefully with cats again. Yeah, hopefully with cats again, being cute on the hot tub. I really miss them. It really sucks not having them over here, Raid. Only 3 viewers, and I'm lazy. Thanks, though. Yeah, when it's a little more, it feels nice, but it always feels bad when it's just a small number. But I'm gonna go help Heidi cook. I'm out of here. Raid. You raid.